Alright, I think we are back after a long hiatus of talking about carpal tunnel still.
Yeah. And crimes. We left crimes into carpal tunnel, and now we're here.
Yes, and now my Twitch chat stopped working too, so I'm not going to...
Whoops.
That's fine. Sorry, we are getting set up. It's been a long 2 weeks. We haven't been on for a while. It's been a hectic time, but we are now back with episode 23, You Killed My Dragon, again.
Well, it is. We tried every time. It only succeeds so often.
It's true. But the end of last episode, it was You Killed My Dragon again.
Well, he killed Lindor.
Yeah, I'm dead.
He, instead of like continuing running, he just like stopped and curled into a ball for a little while and then got attacked.
Yeah, it was revenge. It was a pre-revenge kill.
Yeah, preemptive. Yes.
Yes. So
does that mean we don't get avenged? What are we if we're not getting revenge for Lindor?
No, that's what I was saying.
We're just the assailants?
I was saying that
yes.
we were getting
You absolutely are the assailants.
He was burning down a town. A village.
For you guys.
He didn't attack us first. He attacked them first.
Yeah.
Distraction. No, they got hired to distract the dragon, and they're going to get paid with dragon bones.
Oh, I got it.
Because we can't
How
take
does our
that
stream
with us.
look? Because it looks like it's really blurry over here.
That's all the fog.
Oh, okay, there it goes. Now if
That's the fog.
Yeah.
If I do it high, it looks fine. But I was just curious.
Okay, so do we want to? I mean, do y'all remember where we were last time?
I don't.
I'm guessing.
Well, let's give an update then. What happened last time?
We killed the dragon. Now, we beat the impossible maze. We beat the tower. We went through every room that was possible
Did do that.
until we finally found the right one, and then we. What is it?
Found the
Ethan
dead
counterspelled the guy
guy.
who was sitting there for like an hour and a half holding a spell, 4th level, waiting 5th level.
The fourth level. He wasn't He heard you guys.
He heard us
get
come
ready to
in,
open
and
the
he
doors,
prepared a
so
5th level spell for us to, give it to us, and then Ethan just
Nope.
nope.
Sure did.
And he immediately got killed. So it was like counterspell, like 2 arrows to the face, just down. One guy crawled into a ball and cried immediately. The other guy got shot.
Didn't he get 20 temp HP from?
He got some temp HP from a viewer for being helpful, and then Aiden tried to knock him unconscious with the butt of his rifle.
Completely missed.
Well, completely missed, but also like he's got dozens of HP, and his strike does 3 damage. So he would have been there for 2 minutes just whacking him to knock him unconscious.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, that didn't work in real life. That didn't work in D&D either.
Nope, that's true.
Especially when your strength score is, 8.
Yeah, that too.
Yep. Doesn't help things.
So anyway,
Then we went to the basement, beat up we got some scrolls of controlling golems, canceling golems, killed some golems.
they were elementals.
Elementals.
Yes.
We call them
Protection against elementals.
Protection from elementals.
But then there was also that demon guy, whatever he was.
Map room. No, it was a creature from the fire plane.
Oh, that's
Who we thought was okay. He's
basically a
decent.
demon.
Beat us in a chess game. Then
He was
we
a
removed
fiend.
some salt.
pretty much a demon.
You didn't even ask what he was.
Yeah, we did.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did he say he was? I gave you the creature name then.
Yeah.
Which was?
Something the honorable or judgmental or whatever.
That was his
Wise.
name, Taraz the Fair.
Yeah.
But I told you what he was too, I think.
You said a creature of the fire plane.
I told you more than that, I was pretty sure.
I was
but-
being funny. I was just saying. Most of the things you think about demons, he's that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. But
Okay.
he was nice to you for a while.
We're like, yeah, this demon's
Yeah,
nice.
until he left,
Yeah,
and then he
strict
put up a
guys.
wall of fire, and we just stood there for a minute waiting for it to go down, and then we just left.
We're like, well, we let you go, so okay, I guess.
Yeah, we might deal with you later. We'll see what happens. We're a little busy with the whole dragon problem.
Yep.
Anyway,
Look, there's 2 stages of fantasy. At once, the land was covered in dragons, and there was magic in the air. And then they disappeared, and one day we hope they come back. And the other is, we have to do something about all these goddamn dragons.
That's what.
No, it's not. It's in the Bible.
No.
It's in the Bible.
That word is in the Bible.
Yes, multiple times, a lot over.
But we didn't say what's in the Bible. We said what's TV allowable.
It's allowed 1 per TV stream.
Is it? That's up to the table.
I think that counts as one.
Oh, come on.
I wouldn't say it on stream, so it counts as one for me.
You wouldn't say it on stream, but
I
would
would.
you say it on TV?
I don't think so.
You don't think it counts?
I wouldn't say on TV.
Okay, so it counts.
I think it would count, yeah.
Well, that's
Oh, my.
number 5, Michael.
Oh,
jeez.
man.
Oh, jeez.
Fair enough.
Oh, jeez.
No,
So for those of you who are joining us, I don't know if anybody actually is, but every curse word you say on stream, you add one to our counter. When you hit 5, you have to donate $5 to the stream.
Something like that.
So, yeah, I will reset Michael's counter. Don't
Something
forget.
like that.
Yeah.
We allow minor curse words, but if you can't say on
We
TV,
allow anything you say on TV.
Yeah. And
so like, yeah, I'm not even gonna look at the list right now. But yes. So other than those, you get fined.
the big ones.
But yeah, we recovered the blue dragon mask. We recovered the cultist trader's body. It took a while for Lindor to get him in a bag of holding. He does not have a high strength score. That was something. Then we tried to leave, but we were like, oh, there's that room full of gems. Let's go poke that. And then a couple of elementals popped out. We killed them. Then we're like, you know what? Nothing good has happened in this tower. Not one thing good has happened here. So we're just going to leave.
We're leaving.
So we left. We're like, nope, not touching anything else. So we leave. We go out. Our teammates are freaking out because it's like, oh, by the way, there's a blue dragon burning down the, hamlet outside the tower. So we come up with a plan, which of course is harebrained and probably not going to work. And then we ambush the dragon. Lindor, half healths it, and then we just, beat it down. Dragon kills Lindor, tries to fly away. We chase, kill it with like magic missile, 1d4. Those d4 adds up. And yeah, that's where we left off with a dead Lindor.
Yeah, you did leave off.
Dead dragon.
Yes.
Lindor!
And you leveled up.
I leveled up.
Like immediately or like?
Sure, you leveled up immediately. I'm not saying that's the case for all the time, but for right now it is.
I feel God's influence powering upon me, and with my brand new spell slot, I go over to Lindor and I bring him back with the Revivify.
Well, is it 7th level Revivify?
With a third.
I want to feel real
with
good.
the spell points.
Oh, okay.
Because with the new spell slot, I get 12 new spell points or whatever.
So should we level up right now?
13.
Or do
That's
you wanna-
fine.
Okay.
We can take just a few minutes to level up. Since
Well,
there's not a ton of people here, we're not in a huge rush.
Also, nothing new comes from it. It's just like, you get
for,
another
for
spell slot.
casters, it's just an extra spell slot, pretty much.
I don't think I haven't looked at what level 13 is.
Yeah,
for me.
nothing too fun happens, but 7th level spell slot, that's actually pretty fun.
You get your archetype feature for 13th.
Ooh, nice.
That's good for me.
I don't know what it is. I think it might be more imposter.
Alright, I have
You
5
gain the
spell
ability
points.
to unerringly mimic another person's
Yeah.
speech, writing, and behavior. You must spend at least 3 hours studying
remember
these 3
this.
components of the person's behavior, listening to it. And then it's indiscernible to casual observer. If a wary creature suspects something is amiss, you have advantage on charisma deception checks.
Cool. So, I'm restored to life. The button I have on here is restored to life with full HP.
I know, restored life with
Well,
5 hit points.
So I'll just do the restore to life with full HP and then delete it. Is that okay?
And then you have 3 levels of exhaustion. Yes.
Do we still have that modifier or no?
which one?
I had a modifier on here.
Temp
with
HP, it'll run out.
Okay,
You
I'll
can
just
probably
get
just
rid
get
of
rid of it.
Yeah.
And you said 5.
Yep, 5 HP.
Yep.
You take 82.
Alright, who's below half besides Lindor?
I don't think I.
Lindor.
Alright, Lindor, you're up to half.
Cool.
Yep.
Exhaustion. Where do I put exhaustion on here?
Conditions, top left,
Yeah.
top right.
After this, are we planning to take a rest, or what's the plan?
Oh yeah, no. Well, we can, with Jawpon's new spell slot, we can have him teleport us to what's it called, Erebor. Have him drop us off in Erebor, and we can rest inside a city with walls and knights and guards,
Yes.
I'm down. Are we doing that?
and also have my family come because guys, my wife is pregnant.
Oh yeah. I forgot
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
No, yeah, that's the thing.
Speaking of that, sorry. I just realized I wrote down stuff for my backstory and I didn't send it to you.
Oh, okay.
Jeez,
How dare you?
I know.
Anyway, so yes.
So yeah, oh no, I actually plan to write.
I'm
it, but I don't
alive.
remember.
Not today, dragon.
But today, Lenithon was his name. He is dead now.
Yeah, we don't need
Is
to
he
learn his
nearby,
name.
or where is he?
Huh?
Where is this dragon right now? He was flying away.
You crashed
He's-
him just
yeah.
out of the city.
I mean, I think Aiden was gonna try and
Are we gonna go
pull
try
apart
to?
some parts.
Yeah, go get stuff off of this dragon.
Sure.
At this point, I think
Scales,
you have
meat.
all the scales you could ever want.
That's true.
Because you've scaled 2
Yeah, I'm
dragons.
good without it.
And drakes. Don't forget the
And
drakes.
drakes.
and
That's true.
You got some poison.
I'm
from the
gonna
last
just keep
guy.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just. I'm tired. I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, you are
about that.
exhausted. You're gonna have
I'm
disadvantage on
literally
everything.
exhausted.
Let's
Just like
somebody
stab.
cut the head off.
You're gonna try and stab it. You're gonna flip back and it's gonna
And
stab
then
you. You're like,
mount
oh,
it.
I'm unconscious again.
Dead.
Okay. What's up? What are you counting?
25 words for sending.
Oh. But it's more fun if you don't count them and you just have
And
to
just
talk
end?
to me.
Okay, so this is going to my father.
Okay.
This is Zixla, pregnant, teleporting to Erebor. Meet us there for celebrations. That's a big word.
Would Nick know that big? I'm just kidding.
Well, party. Meet us there for party.
So celebrations. Well, meet us there for a party.
Yeah.
You're out. I'm just kidding.
I got 15 more. No. Huzzah! And whatnot.
and whatnot.
Okay.
This is good enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Plenty of words.
All right. So you get that message sent off to your father. He will send back. Congrats. Will arrive by horseback in 3 days. See you soon.
Hey, we're very succinct with our words. Okay.
Why say a lot word when few word do trick?
Yes.
So okay.
Alright, job upon you guys. Spell slotted to get us to Erebor.
Yes.
Otherwise, we could long rest here. Just
You never
sounds
know.
like a lot of work.
There might be another dragon.
Or 2 or 3.
They know where we are now.
Yep.
Sorry, teleporting.
Yep. Teleportation circle.
We got a comment. Aw, little baby Nick.
Oh, there's gonna be a baby.
There will be
yeah.
a baby Nick. The world doesn't
Yes.
need another baby Nick, though. Luckily, it's got at least a sane mother.
We'll
Are we sure about that?
I guess not. We don't know
marry
yet.
him.
That's
she
true.
came with us. I mean,
It's true. But
she's
yeah,
got a shotgun for Pete's sake.
she does have a shotgun.
All right, so we're in Erebor now.
Yep. Teleportation circle to Erebor.
Yes, you do.
Yep. Just did 6 level spell. That's all
Okay.
I have left.
Perfect.
And a 7.
Oh, you still got
You
a
mean you
7.
didn't want to use your 7th level?
So now it's
Man,
time
come
to
on.
sleep.
You could have just cast teleport.
And the whole city would come with us.
Huh?
Okay.
Teleport's just like an instantaneous. It doesn't take a time to draw the circle, and you can teleport to most places you know of
Okay. So without the
without
circle.
the circle.
Okay.
But you gotta learn the spell.
You have to learn the spell, which you can as a level up. But we'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Because
Let's
I
go.
don't know
Oh,
if we
I
want to look at
forgot
spells and
to level
stuff.
Yeah, I might just. There's a lot of spells
Yeah.
to look through, so
You'll
I
look through
might just.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you get to Erebor. You teleport to, I believe, the Mages Association in Erebor is where we said it was last time. They will. You will appear in front of them. You'll see a handful of mages in the area. One of them will walk up and stick his hand out.
I'm gonna show him our long swords, saying that we're knights and we don't have to pay taxes in Erebor.
Oh, okay. I thought you were threatening him.
I thought
No.
I forgot you.
We were knighted and
you
we're
were
exempt
knighted.
from taxes.
You were exempt from taxes. He's like, oh, my apologies. Please, right this way.
Yes, we're knights.
Like,
Threat?
yeah, that's
He's
right.
like- I show him my longsword. I was like, "Whoa, dude! You're in a battle with like 30 mages in this building
No,
right
no.
here. They're gonna kill you."
We're knights. We're good.
You were knighted, yes, Sir Nick.
Yes.
So they will escort you out, and they will have one of their mages, one of the lower apprentices, escort you to wherever you would like. Obviously, you know most about the city, but
The closest bed, not like the fanciest bed. The one that is closest. We've been up for 2 days. In real time, it's been a day, but it's been a couple days.
Closest with the least amount of bugs.
We're in a castle. I mean, no, we're in a mage tower. I don't think it's gonna have bugs.
you're not in the castle. You're just in a tower.
No,
outside
like in the
castle.
Mage Tower Association,
Yeah.
whatever, they get locked down.
So
just take us to the barracks.
he leads you. He's like, I've kind of got orders from if you guys return to get to take you somewhere.
Oh,
So
Just
I need to
No,
sleep.
we'll return tomorrow.
not
no.
not orders, just a request.
Yeah.
So,
Tell us where you were
What
gonna
is this
take
request?
us.
what?
What is this
I'll
request?
I just have to take you there. That's what I was told to do. Okay, I can't tell you more. That's what I was asked.
Yeah, but like
It's right around the corner. Just come with me, please.
Beds.
I don't want to get in trouble again. Please.
I'm gonna pull the sword
I'm
out
just
again.
gonna be
It's
like-
I was gonna say, I
I'm
think
just
you
gonna
don't wanna
be
get in
like a
trouble with
zombie
us.
behind you guys, just walking, like don't even really know what's
I
going
think I'd be
on.
more scared of us than I would of whoever asked you to move.
We are clearly came just from battle. We are currently covered in blood and grime. It's like
And
you
I just
know
look
what?
horrible.
You
Anyway.
look like dead.
My bow's like
Fucking
Pale.
snap.
Just
It's
drag.
a stick. I'm using it as a staff.
No, you're using it as nunchucks because it snapped in half.
Yeah. You're like,
Okay, I guess are we gonna go with him or not?
I say we just lay down here and sleep.
It's right around the corner.
I'm
If
just
he wants to
following
take
you
us
guys.
somewhere, let's just
50
lay
feet
straight
that way.
down.
Just come with
I'll
me.
go with him. I don't care.
All right, you got this. You're the face.
I'll go with
I'm gonna sit down.
All right. So
With Lindor and hold him.
Proceeds to split. The
I'm just
party.
gonna
yes.
continue behind you like a. I don't
All
know.
right, I guess we're all going.
Like a
Let's go.
zombie.
All right. So he leads you through a couple of alleys, and you pop out of an alleyway, and you come to a very large building. It's got a very nice entranceway that looks like a big rock. It looks recently created, recently put up, but it does look familiar.
What's it look like?
Looks like a bar you guys have been to before.
Oh, the Cavern Tavern.
There's a
Cavern
the chain
Tavern.
is starting.
The chain has started.
And
Is
I'm
it
just
their
gonna
first
notice it and be
location?
like, Jack, Cavern Tavern.
Is this their first location?
Well, he had
The first one burned down.
The first
But,
new
but it
location.
looks like pristine, and he even got like a rock looking entranceway now to go with the name.
excellent.
And you even see like in the standard rainforest cafe style, like
Yeah.
letters engraved on the rock above the top. Cavern Tavern.
like a fake
goodness.
waterfall on the
Yes,
side.
absolutely.
Love to see it.
Jack, was it Jack?
Actually, it's like a waterfall at the doorway, and like as you walk, it like parts, and then you
Yes.
gotta walk underneath it.
You just see servants with buckets like holding the water.
Yeah.
and then it dumps
Because
it.
they don't have full plumbing there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It'll
Yeah.
be installed
You
next
walk
week.
in, and it
Yeah.
is a fairly bustling bar.
That's fun.
Hey, that's free. That's free lodging for us.
It is. So you will walk in, and he will
That's a nice
see you, and
bed.
he's behind the bar
Yeah.
shaking up a fancy cocktail. He's like, friends, and like the
Hey.
whole bar will just turn to face you guys,
Hey.
and they'll all like put up
Beds.
glasses for cheers, yeah, the heroes of Erebor.
Yes, we are them.
I don't know
As
if
you're
you're
just like,
as heroes.
Yes.
yeah.
Forgive
So-
us. We are very tired.
He will he'll shoo away some patrons from the front of the bar, and be like, the heroes are here. They gotta sit down. Go find a table in the back. So he'll prep some seats in the front of the bar for you guys, and have you sit down, and he'll pour y'all a drink.
I'm just actually couldn't make it to the seat, so I'm sitting on the like floor on the bar. And just,
You're just like half leaning on the bar.
He'll snap at one of his servants, and they'll come and they'll kind of like one of them will try to kind of like pick you up, but you're like just full limp body. So he'll like usher
It's
to
okay.
another
He
one,
weighs
and
80 pounds.
two of them will kind of just like pick you up and just kind of like set you on a seat
And I'm
with
just,
a
like, slouched
with a
over.
back, so that
Yeah.
you can kind of like just slouch backwards. So, and as he's like, he pours you all drinks, he starts cleaning. So, what brings you back to Erebor?
Rest.
sleep.
Right. Rest right now. Yes. Wife pregnant. That's good news. Yeah.
Congratulations!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
We should drink to
Back
this.
then I was
No.
gonna
Drinks
say,
for
go to
everybody,
bed.
but her.
no. Back then
drinks
they'd
for
probably
her.
be like, drinks for her, right? Yeah, I know.
It's okay. She's immune to poison damage.
That actually probably would mean that it was fine for her. Yeah.
Yeah. Drinks for
Is the
everybody.
baby immune to poison damage? Is the baby immune to poison damage?
Well, it's
I don't
resistant
know,
because
she-
it's half Nick, half her.
Uh-huh.
Maybe not.
Anyway,
That's great.
yeah, we need to go to bed.
Yes.
Is that cool?
That sounds fine.
In your room?
I'll finish your drinks. I'll send up food to your rooms. Go get some rest.
Cheers,
So
mate.
he will he'll throw you 5 keys your way, and
Hey,
let you go to bed.
Cool.
Cool.
we do that.
Yeah, we
Isn't it
appreciate
like? It's like not even dinner time right yet. It's like 4 in the afternoon or
Yeah,
something.
it's early.
So we'll sleep until like 10 the next day.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, extra long.
I feel like this is the one time I could be surprised.
No, you can't. But you just react slow. You're
He's
like,
like-
guys.
No.
Yeah, it's like someone comes up behind you, just like, ah, but I can't move. I just know you're there. You still get advantage because you're behind me, but I know you're back there.
I know you're there, but are you there? Because I think you're there.
It's just like Lindor just starts shooting off like random signals. Like he thinks he keeps being ambushed, so he keeps being like,
I just imagine.
Do it if you dare.
Imagine he's like this. He's just laying there. He's like he notices him behind. He's like, guys.
Honestly, that was
He's back there.
If this was true, that would suck because like you're sleeping and a cat walks by, you'd be like, oh
yeah. Just like the servants just like passing by doing their daily chores, and you just keep like alerting to all of them.
You'd have to have like a 100-foot radius around wherever you actually slept.
Yeah, because you just like you're like just about to sleep, and you hear a creak and you freak out, and then you like just about to get back to sleep, and then you hear a creak and you freak out.
I'm just actually really
well.
paranoid.
To be fair, you are an elf who meditates, so you don't even sleep.
Yeah.
I
True.
mean,
That is true. So,
Yeah.
all right. So you guys can get a long rest in.
a
Settle in after
Spell
a
slots back.
long battle and a long, what felt like days of adventuring in a maze.
yes.
You sleep in. We'll say it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon when you guys went to bed, and you won't wake up until like noon the next morning.
Long day.
Just from pure exhaustion.
Yeah.
And like being on your feet for
I
like
only needed 4
28
hours,
of
but 12 was nice.
3 full trances.
I had
Yeah.
dreams of shrubs in these hedges, and it was just horrible.
Yeah. Every time I would stand straight up, I would disappear and go to a new part of it.
So at like 9 o'clock in the morning, but before you guys have woken up, you will hear like knocks at your door if you'd like to open them, or if you just want to keep sleeping through, you can.
No, I'll open up. It's the
I'll
food.
sleep.
It is food. You see a fresh plate of
it's gonna have
a fresh
food.
omelet and
Eat
some
that.
hash browns cooked up for you guys.
Let's get it.
And yeah, so they'll have like hot and steamy meals delivered to each of your doors, and
hot
then
and steamy.
you can. Well, yeah, they're fresh
It
off
is
the
my
kitchen.
favorite kind of pot. Is steamy.
So.
So sorry. Anyway, continue.
I love it.
So,
Anyway, so yeah, you guys are here hanging out. You wake up probably after eating. You can go back to rest for a little bit more. But you get your long rest in. What would you guys like to do? You know you have like 2 more days until
I'm just gonna sleep.
Brooke will.
I would like to find. You can like do other stuff at half movement for today.
I will probably tend to my like weapons, clean them, fix my bow, things of that nature.
Okay.
I will
I'll
go
see if
shopping
there's
for
any-
diamonds.
Oh boy. What did Waylon just listening on Discord?
When the players don't.
this
do
is my character's
voices.
voice. This is my voice.
No filter needed.
No filter needed.
Hashtag no filter.
Yes.
So, anything you guys would like to do today?
Shopping.
Okay.
I know. I need diamonds.
Yeah,
To
the
restock.
shop down the way would have arrows of slaying, wouldn't they?
Yeah, just commonly nearby.
Arrows of rat slaying? Sure.
You gotta deal with them sewer rats somehow.
Yes.
Because I'm out of
grab a
those
log
suckers
back in,
now.
and my phone's behind me, so I can't do that very easily.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to log in later and look.
I think if I want anything.
Honestly, I think don't need anything other than like the assumed like I have extra bowstrings and stuff.
Yeah.
Rope.
You can-
I think I have rope already. Let me check.
Rope is not bowstring.
It is not
No, I
straight
know,
rope.
I
Yeah.
know, but I'm saying just in general.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you
I
probably have to go out and
probably
get a new bow because your bow actually snapped in half, didn't it? Or did the string break?
No, that was never. It was never
Okay.
talked about. That was just more for the.
flavor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was a magical bow, so it's like the string would break, but the bow would be, a
Yeah.
plunk of wood still.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to go shopping for diamonds because I've used mine revivifying everybody.
I
And
don't
I would like
know
a
if they're going to
500.
have any more here.
I don't think we even bought them here, did we?
We bought them in Waterdeep.
But
Yeah.
they used a ton of them up with your last adventure here. When the
Diamonds
Tavern
are
burned
correct.
down, you used 4 diamonds.
That is true.
4 diamonds.
We were.
Was that here? I thought that was.
It was in the Cavern Tavern. That's what burned it down.
That burned it down, but did anybody die?
Everybody but Aiden and Cody.
No, that was
died.
the magic hat, wasn't it?
No,
That was
I
a
think
magic
it was,
place in Waterdeep.
It was here.
It was here.
No, it was Waterdeep.
I know it was at a tavern.
We got attacked
The
by a
only
couple of
tavern that has
dragonoids.
exploded like that was in like my town, like where I was
No.
from.
we got attacked by a couple of dragon humanoids in this town. Nobody died. And the other place in Waterdeep, we got attacked by the dragon, the black dragon. We were polymorphed and drink the magic potions, and that was in Waterdeep. And that's where almost everybody died. That was Waterdeep. And that was the 500 gold diamonds.
I don't recall now.
It was a long time ago.
There were 2 bar attacks.
I
The
believe
Cavern
you.
Tavern burned down by the lightning strikes.
That's
the
right.
other
Blue
place-
dragons at the Cavern Tavern.
Yes.
That's
the,
right.
The black dragon was
So they
at
would
the
have
magic
diamonds.
cat.
They would have diamonds.
I don't know if they'd have that many.
Well, I need
What size are you buying? First off.
I need any that are 500 gold-ish,
Okay.
preferably higher. But then just any with Revivify, it's any old diamonds equaling 300. So I could have a 25, 25, 50, 100, yada yada.
I thought Revivify was a single diamond worth.
Nope, that
Diamonds
Revivify is
worth-
diamonds worth.
Sorry, really
So I could
off
go-
topic, but super nerdy.
Uh-huh.
The flight window for the Starship is tomorrow, starting at 7 a.m. Central Time.
Wait, what is this?
Starship? SpaceX?
Oh, is it flying tomorrow?
Yeah, with the booster.
Nice.
Wow. I'm gonna try at least.
They're
My nerdy thing that I've shown everybody else today was this.
Oh, are you serious? Not gonna get in trouble for this, are we?
It's a
plastic.
toy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
plastic.
That is a toy. Yeah, that's definitely plastic.
Oh yeah, hard plastic, the new kind.
Where'd you get this?
Vintage stock.
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
It's massive and it's really pretty.
It's pretty heavy.
It is like it's not the best thing in the world, but
For
it's
plastic.
Yeah, dense plastic.
It's just a toy. I mean, it's not used to hurt
Yeah, you
anybody.
It's just plastic.
Be careful shaking around because the area where the hilt meets the sword is a little.
Yeah, I only shook it for a second.
Yeah. I mean, it's fairly strong too. I'm not worried about it breaking.
Did everyone else see this?
Yeah,
Nice.
everyone else here did. Yeah.
Come on, get in the hole. There you go.
Your arms aren't long enough.
Yes.
But yeah, so I got that 2 days ago.
That's awesome.
I had to show off 'cause it's like so awesome.
That is super cool.
I love how big it is compared to
It's
my other
huge.
one. Like, long sword, great sword. In case
Oh,
you're
yeah.
curious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's like the
Like,
longsword
here.
is like can be two-handed, where the
Yeah,
great
long
sword
great
basically
sword,
has to be
height-wise.
two-handed.
They're both hitting the ground. This is the size difference.
Oh
So,
yeah. Reach matters.
reach does matter. Well, like, just imagine, like, Link swings this with a single hand every time. Like, how?
Well, he's got 2 sets of sword. He has one that's a great sword that's two-handed, and then he has the
I
regular.
guess that is
master
fair. He does
sword
have great
that's-
swords in
yeah.
Breath of the Wild that he can swing. So this is probably, it could be the great sword version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that sword is huge.
Yeah, it's massive.
Long swings that one.
Lunk.
Well, plus Link has those magic bracers that lets him like throw stones over his head.
Yeah, that is fair. He has
Yeah.
probably magical strength. He has, you know what he has? He has a bracers of the Hill Giant. Allows him to gain strength.
Oh yeah.
So anyway,
I do have a shopping request.
okay,
Is there any way I can find out Arcane Grimoire +2?
not here.
The bold move.
You can't find one here because this is not going to be the place that has like it'll have very few magic items. This is going to be much more like a trade center.
Okay.
Waterdeep may have something like that, but you'd probably have to request it to try and see if you can find it.
Okay.
And we can kind
See
of
if there's
from there
passing
with it.
through.
What?
You could probably look into spells, individual spells you might want to learn. They might have scrolls here as a teacher, tutor to teach you.
Right. So I guess what's the lore behind magical items? How do you get a +1, +2?
So someone has to craft it,
Okay.
and typically, depending on the rarity of it, it's hard to come by. So let me pull up.
Or you have to like dive into a dungeon where a bunch of people died, or a lich lived and killed the lich and take his grimoire.
Sure.
I'm pulling up the rules on crafting quick. So, Xanathar's Guide to Everything has a table for it. If you wanted to craft things like that, typically rare items take 200 days to craft, and they cost
Jeez.
5,000 gold to craft.
Jeez.
So
That's
it
+2
takes.
is rare.
Yes.
Okay.
Your +2, I believe, is rare.
You can offset that by harvesting your own parts and whatnot. Like you can reduce the overall cost, but so
Well, you have to kind of think. The problem with harvesting your own things is in order to build the item, you have to have the things you're trying to put into it. So if you want to harvest it to make it cheaper, sure, but then they still have to spend the time to make the
Oh.
item. So it still unless you're buying it full outright,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Oh yeah.
So like anything above, so that's rare items. Very rare items take 50,000 gold in 2,000 days, 5.5 years to make, and then legendary takes about 55 years. So that's why there are so few legendary items that exist, and they're hard to come by. So
So is there a way to upgrade my +1 to +2?
Possibly, but it's going to be time too as well. So we can talk about that when we get back to Waterdeep, and then you can either put in your quest to figure that out or see what we can do then.
Okay.
But for right here, they don't have anything.
Cool.
So.
Yes, but I need to go to a jeweler's.
Yes. So you can go to a jeweler. I don't know if they're going to have any diamonds worth 500, because most people don't buy a gem that big. Because they don't get a ton of adventures through here like that. Waterdeep would probably try and keep restocking some. So they may have gotten 1 or 2 in since you guys last used all of theirs up. But this place probably won't have any. As for diamonds to form a 300 gold price, you would probably buy out someone's stock at 2 uses.
All right, 2 uses.
Because that's a lot of diamonds.
Oh yeah. And powdered ruby worth 1,000 gold. You're gonna have to go to somebody, buy their entire stock, and be like, "Oh, by the way, powder all these other sapphires you have."
That's not ruby though.
Ruby, sorry, powder
What's
all
this
the
for?
solid rubies you have. For barrents. Spilling whole water, rare incense, and powder ruby worth at least 1,000. So I could probably get some rare incense worth 500.
Oh, forbiddens?
Yeah, forbiddens. What did I say?
Forbearance.
Oh yeah, that one.
Okay. Yeah, they'd probably have like half of that in rubies that you could buy and then, or have them powder.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna have a full case of it here.
All right, so 1,100, 500 of ruby.
Yep.
600 of diamonds.
Yep.
Anybody want to chip in on this? You know, it's to bring you guys back to life after all.
Yeah.
Sure. How much?
600 gold divided by 6 is 100.
Okay. 100.
Yeah.
Did we get any gold from the tower?
Nope.
No gold or anything? Didn't buy anything?
It was more of like a hideout, not a horde location. It was more of everything that you saw there was more of like research and study material. It wasn't money.
Okay.
So you found a couple of.
We got
books
some
with
magical items.
Right.
What'd you find?
Wand of Fear.
Yes,
That one
I
went
remember
down.
that, yeah.
Yep.
And then there was a couple potions. There's a potion of fire breathing.
Yes.
That I grabbed
A
from.
couple of magical daggers.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember all that now. Okay.
And the blue dragon mask. I have not even looked at it yet. But yeah, that's my shopping.
You
done.
obviously shouldn't be reading it because you don't know what it does.
Don't?
I don't know what it does.
I thought you were supposed to be able to spend an hour with it and then be able to figure out what it is, what it does.
That is attuning to it. If you attune to it,
Oh, I got you. So
you'd have to put time and effort into learning it and then attune to it at the end of that hour. I don't know if you would do that, because you know that these things are pretty evil.
yeah, man.
But
It can just stay in the bag of holding.
so anyway, so you guys find a little bit of shopping done, and I assume just hang out the rest of the day. Anything else you guys would like to do today, tomorrow?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have
Long rest for me.
more. I would like to seal jaw upon and have them investigate where I can get 500 diamonds from an aristocrat, 500 gold diamond from an aristocrat, because maybe there's some noble somewhere that has it tucked away. If that'd be acceptable.
But you have the money.
So I go talk to whom?
Well, it's like investigating. We'd investigate through the city to see if there's some aristocrat who has, like, you know, a family jewel that we can barter with.
Okay.
Maybe take Keelan too with her charisma.
And my 7,400 gold.
That wouldn't help. That wouldn't hurt.
You have 7,000 gold?
Yeah, and I just took 100 out.
It's like, oh yeah, just 100.
God. Maybe I bought a lot of stuff, but I only have 4,000.
I believe that I've been keeping track of it.
Yeah.
If it's not here, then it's in my notes. But I believe I've done everything in the D&D Beyond app.
I guess I have bought that super big dragon
Yeah.
Mask.
thing.
Yeah, I haven't really bought
Well,
much
then
of
you're-
anything.
And man-team armor. That's a bit of a hit.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I can really buy better armor than when I have my Elven Chain.
Yeah,
No,
that's about it for
pretty much it, yeah.
sorcerers. Yeah, they don't even typically get armor. Elven Chain is rare enough that like
Yeah, exactly.
a handful of sorcerers even have it.
I feel cool with it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So
Anyway, yeah, I can go if that's what you're. Are we doing that? Is that what we're doing? Can we do that?
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on Jawpon's
Does he need to roll for something?
investigation roll. I'll be with you, brother. Guidance.
Okay, yeah. So I'm
Investigation?
looking for some magical, not really magical, but just like a
Aristocrat's family.
Just like a rich family.
very
diamond
thin, rich
apartment.
mansion. Looking
So you look at the archives.
there is a section of town that has a handful of these houses.
Okay.
I just
some of
imagine
them-
him going door to door.
I'm a walking purchaser, not a salesman.
Yeah.
I'd like to buy your diamonds, please.
Yes.
Do you guys have any rare magical diamonds we can buy off you?
Oh,
we'll give you a good deal.
We got
We
another-
don't need.
I need to
magical
bring
diamonds,
the
we
chat
just
in
need
just a second.
500 gold.
If you guys are watching on stream with us, pull the chat window because I keep forgetting to look at it.
let's pull
Somebody
that.
talked to us. We were playing 5e, but I don't know how long ago that was, and I apologize. I don't leave my chat up over
Sorry.
here when I'm looking things up.
We normally have a chat window, but it wasn't working today.
It
Sorry.
logged me out. I'll see if I can open it again, but it logged me out last time. Let's go to my Twitch chat. Let's see if it lost my cookies. Yeah. So it lost my cookies, so I gotta go sign back in again at some point.
I can keep it popped up.
Well, it doesn't do anything.
No, I can
Oh.
keep mine up.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But anyway, if you're still here, thanks for joining. We're playing 5e. If you have
Yeah.
questions, let us know. Anyway, so you guys head to the nicer part of town. You see a couple of these houses that are a little bit bigger than the rest. Probably one or two that are a decent size bigger, aside from the castle, obviously, that are quite large. So there's probably two of them that you could go to.
Sure.
So
You just want to go up to the first one?
Let's go.
Sure.
You're the investigator.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
okay,
I'm not there.
Not sure.
Yeah,
you
you were
can
sleeping.
be.
Yeah, no,
Sleeping.
I'm not.
okay.
Trying to hear everything's exhausted.
So
He's got like half movement speed, right? No, this is the next day, right?
He still has half movement because that's 2 levels. We got 1 sleeping currently.
Okay.
So I go to the door, and I imagine that the door has one of those knockers that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or does it
Right.
just have like a man waiting outside to greet people?
No, it's got like a really big like face, like a beast face with like fangs and like the hooks in its mouth that you would like lift up and smack down. And it's a big rung. It's like gong. It's like almost it's hitting like metal, so it's almost like a gong as
Okay.
you're hitting it. You will after a few seconds you will hear some footsteps approaching, and you will open the door will open. Both will open up, and you'll see a servant standing there, black and white robes. And he'll greet you and say, "Welcome to the Beaumont residence. What may I do? What may I do for you?"
Greetings. We're fellow travelers.
Heroes of the realm.
We are heroes of the realm. We were curious if you guys had any diamonds of significant value that we would purchase from you guys.
We are knights under official business, seeking out diamonds to keep us safe on our travels, to keep the world safe.
We would pay handsomely.
Taxes.
No offense, but you look like a batch of ruffians.
Show him your sword.
No. You have a sword too.
I don't.
We look rough because we're road traveled and we're trying to resupply before again going out to protect the realm because we are heroes of the realm.
What?
Can I open up my bag and show my 7,000 gold?
Yeah,
Inside the bag of
roll me a
holding.
persuasion check with advantage.
Okay.
Oh my
very
goodness.
good.
Let me go one of two ways. Either like
We're ruffians, but this says something.
Yep.
Alright, you said
Or-
persuasion with...
With
Advantage. To the right.
Or it
Yeah, with
intensifies
the
as
wrong
ruffians, because where'd you get all that gold from?
But nobody, like very few people in the world have that much gold just sitting in a bag.
I'm glad I have advantage.
Ooh, wow, that was a natural 1 on the first roll.
Yep.
Come on, natural 20 on the second.
No, but it's still it's a
22.
21.
20.
Okay. He will, give me a second. Let me go get the lady of the house.
Thank
And
you.
he's gonna shut the doors on you.
Yeah, we'll be here.
So,
This is going really well, guys.
Yeah,
My +9 persuasion helped.
thank
yeah.
goodness. Why do you make me do all the talking? You know my social skills is off.
Because it's hilarious.
I'm there to back you up.
Yeah.
We're having a good time.
It's a team game.
Appreciate that.
All
I
right.
keep all my 7,000 gold in the bag of holding. I know it's
Yeah.
much too much to carry.
It's a
around
wallet.
myself.
So
Each have a wallet folding.
after a couple of minutes, he will come back and he'll open the doors and he will usher you in. He says, "Right this way to the tea room. Lady Guinevere will be waiting for you." So he'll usher you through a room, and it's this house is ornate. Everything is made out of marble. There's marble staircases up to multiple levels. Like, it's gorgeous. It looks like custom paintings of the family.
Wow.
Looks like they spend a lot of money here.
Is this worth this?
Japan, don't cast any fire spells.
Well, I mean, you burn the paintings, but marble doesn't really burn.
Nope.
So
With how hot his gets, it'll crack it.
possible.
Oh, man.
It's possible. So
I'll make sure.
all right. So you enter the room, and facing away from you is a elegant woman in a very, very expensive looking dress, just sipping away at tea.
Want me to talk? Hello, ma'am, madam. Oh, okay, so okay. We are knights.
I can just
We
imagine
have
this.
been knighted. Yes, this is how I'm talking in the game. We are knights of this fair city, and we are here to inquire about purchasing any large diamonds you may have.
To help us on our travels.
We will pay well.
With our quest to protect the realm.
That one. Hello. That's what I would say. So I looked up and down like that. I'll just be like, oh, hello.
She will set it down, and so you think you can come into my house and just ask for gems and gold and things that you just want because you're heroes of the realm? I've
No.
never heard of you.
No, I'll pay for them.
Oh, so you acquired some gold.
You should.
Good for you.
The woman should be like.
Yeah, she'd be like, wait, how much
She
is in
opens
there?
she opens a portable hole of gold that's like
Just some spills out on the
500,000
carpet.
Spills out. It's like, that's your payment for the week. Go home.
Oh my.
Anyway. Yes, but no, I mean, we want to pay for them. We just thought you might have some on hand.
Well, of course I have gems on hand.
Alright.
What kind of aristocrat would I be if I didn't have this on hand?
Great point. Do any of these, can we see them? Should I that first, probably?
Before we get too far, what are these for? Are these going to be showpieces? Obviously, you're heroes, so you must have trophy rooms, right?
Yeah,
They're mostly filled with the slain dragons that we've killed. But no, these are specifically for bringing the dead allies back to life. So that we can,
Which
kill more.
definitely takes
guys.
great care of the diamonds, for sure.
Yes.
So you see her expression go from like
It goes to
annoyance to
God.
like anger, and she's like, "You're going to use the family heirlooms that I wanted to sell you to bring people back from the dead?
What? That's the best use you could use of anything.
No, it's to show them off, of course."
We didn't think you'd sell your family heirlooms. Like, those are tied to you. Maybe just some.
You have any lesser gems? Surely those are not your best gems.
Those are your bet. Well, I don't know.
How about this? Let me see. I lost it. Do you have, you being aristocrats, you family travels, accidents, paragliding? I'm sure aristocrats paraglide in this world. Do you have any family who didn't die of old age, who's been dead less than a century, that you would like to bring back?
Now, why would I want more mooches to dry up my reserves of money when they died themselves?
I don't know your family history. I figured, a long extended family, there can be, cousins, sons, nephews who you cared about, who lost before their time.
Disowned. Well,
The deceased.
I don't think we're gonna get anywhere here, so
He's good investigating, Japan.
I tried. There's one of two.
I guess we'll take our money and go then.
Well, so she'll pull out a couple of them, and she's like, so, and she'll pull out one that's very, very beautiful. What price were you thinking?
I don't know. You're the barter. You got the charisma.
Tell me how much you think. How much are you thinking?
She sees you win over
Between 500 and 1,000. That's what we're going for. Maybe one that's over 1,000. If you know you're feeling good, spicy.
800 gold.
I thought you were trying to appraise them. You've seen the. Have you seen the diamonds that we?
I don't
used
think
for
so. He's been
finding?
dead every time you've used
I have
them.
no idea how much they're worth.
They're
That's why
like
I
the
asked
size of the ones that are the ones that are the size of your fist for about 500. The one that is the size of my fist for like 1,000. Little plus, just.
I don't know how big it is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's a huge diamond.
Oh, okay.
So that one would be good for not just revivify but resurrect probably.
I don't know.
So, should we sweeten the deal? So, the Hazard Wand is the legendary greatsword that we have never even used.
Didn't you find out it was evil and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna play with that?
That's not what I've heard.
Oh, it is an evil.
I remember you being like, oh, this is evil. I should not hold on. I should hold on to it and not let anybody play with it.
That's a natural evil greatsword. Sentient.
It is a legendary weapon, though.
It is legendary, but it's also evil, and this lady's evil enough.
She takes it becomes the new arch villain of the story.
No,
She kills all the dragons.
it's like
in one
2 years
swipe.
later, we have to go kill her.
That'd be an incredible campaign.
Yes, it would.
Okay, so do you want me to do you just want me to ask her for how
Hey,
bid?
do your best. I believe in you.
Do we really want that diamond?
We don't need it, but
I'm
it's
not
nice
using
to
my
shop
money
around.
on this time. I'm out of here. I'm done.
You're done.
Unless you tell me I'm not. I'm done.
So the smaller one, you said she has like 3 of the smaller.
She's got one really big one, and then 2 that are like 3/4 the size. The 3 that she wants to sell would be those.
All right, those 3 they would probably go for about 1,000 a piece.
They're bigger. They're like twice the size of 1,000 gold gem.
Yeah, which means we can cut it into multiple gems.
What do you have that can cut a diamond?
A jeweler? What? There's magical items in this world. Surely there's craftsmen who can do that.
That's fair. Probably a little bit niche.
Go for
I'm not gonna spend 3,000 of my gold on these.
not 3,000. Go. What should we say? 1,500 for one of the 3/4 ones, and we can cut that into multiple gems. Is that about right?
My goal wasn't to cut them up.
I know, that's what I thought.
Even though that's what jewelers do, right?
I mean, kind of.
That's the
Job.
definition of a jeweler.
Yeah,
They shape stones.
Not in this world.
Not in this one.
Not in this world. It's completely different.
This-
God.
yeah. This is the DM's world.
Yeah, this is my world.
Jewelers don't exist.
Yeah,
They're just
jewelers.
raw diamonds that get plastered on jewelry.
Yeah.
Pretty sick. Every diamond comes pre-cut. Like it just
Yeah,
spawns in the
perfect.
world pre-cut.
You dig a hole and it's just perfect.
tink and a perfect diamond pops out. And it just
It's like Minecraft.
yes,
exactly.
whatever your skill level
even a
is, the
perfect
bigger the
diamond
diamond
is
that comes out.
Smart. So, are we buying these diamonds or not? Because I'm ready to be done.
I'd go for one of the
Can we-
3/4 ones,
but we
1,500.
can't
Can we cut
them.
it? Well, that's my question. Can
Ask
we cut
God.
them into 2
Ask-
pieces?
God says no.
No?
God said we can't cut it. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah, we can be done. We can be done here.
Keep
Okay,
your
we don't want to buy
diamonds.
one
Probably-
of them for 15?
probably gone
I
in
mean,
for
you
some
can buy
quotations
one
anyway.
for 15. That's enough for resurrect.
How much do you need for Resurrect?
1,000 gold. A diamond worth at least 1,000 gold, which the spell consumes.
And Resurrect does what?
You touch a dead creature that has been dead for no more than a century, that didn't die of old age, and that is an undead. The soul is free and willing. The target will return life with all its hit points. The spell neutralizes any poison and cures normal disease affecting the creature when it died. It doesn't, however, remove magical diseases. Prior to casting the spell, the effect of the target returns to life. The spell closes all mortal wounds and restores any missing body parts.
Whoa.
Come back to life is an ordeal, yada yada, penalty, long rest.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And is it worth it to get this big?
I mean, I'm good with the 500 gold ones if we can find them. I think we can try next door, maybe even some smaller houses if this is what they got. I mean, just offer something, you know, low ball.
For one of them?
Yeah.
I'll give you 1,000 for one of them. The small ones.
Let him roll for it. He could get in that 20.
Want me to roll persuasion?
You should make him play a game so that if he loses, he has to pay it full price.
Oh, that was so close.
She hasn't even.
23.
She say, well, I can't do 1,000. I will do 1,500 though.
The small one? One of the small ones? What do you think? You cannot cut them up.
I'm good.
Why are we doing this?
If he got in that 20, we would have gotten one for
I'm out.
1,000.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Thank you very
Thank
much
you very
for
much.
hosting us.
I'll
Enjoy
never
your
see you
tea.
again.
Sorry for interrupting your
This
afternoon.
is what we call heroes of the realm nowadays. How the standards have fallen.
Thanks. I think that's a
It's
compliment.
because they keep dying and we can't get diamonds to bring them back.
Jeffrey, see them out.
Thanks, Jeff.
Something that she could have said, like,
Yeah.
we keep resurrecting people. Are you guys really heroes?
You keep dying. Are you really that good of heroes if you need gems to bring people back to dead because you keep dying?
Get good.
It keeps being dragons. Well, one guy drowned. But we
Yeah,
don't.
one guy drowned. We don't talk about that.
So he will see you to the door and close the door on your way out.
Have a good one, Jeff.
Bye, Jeff. Anything
Full
else
house.
then?
All right, should we try next door? Maybe we should go to somebody who's not going to be so mean.
What's the plan? Are we actually doing that?
Yeah, sure, next door.
Okay.
We'll see what
I will
happens.
let you roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
And I'll give you some details depending on how well you do.
Too bad our primary investigator's dead. Sorry, exhausted.
He's not your primary investigator.
He's got like
28.
base 10,
Oh
right?
wow, yeah. Not for you. Are you?
What's your
proficient in
minimum for investigation?
Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm proficient.
What's your plus?
6, so 16 is my
Minimum. Yeah. But 28 will do. What if
28
we
will
go
work.
with the 28?
So the house that you just came from looks fairly new, pretty well built. So from that you assume this is probably like newer money. So snobs. You look around and you see not the next, like not the biggest house next to you, but one of these slightly bigger houses looks a lot older. So it seems like this might be older money, which might be more likely to part with. So
Okay.
Old money. Yes, we know how nice they are.
some of them can be nice.
Yes.
You want to try it?
Yeah, I believe in you.
Should we bring some tea with us to be
Why?
cordial?
I have a tea that's full of poison. I'm not sure they'll
It's not full of poison.
Nick thinks it is.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
He's gonna like splash on somebody like, what was that for?
He's like, why aren't they
It's
dying?
poison tea. No, it's regular tea. What are you talking about?
Alright, so I guess we'll go up to the door and knock. If there's not anyone waiting outside.
There is nobody waiting outside.
Okay, so you knock on the door.
Okay, you knock on the door. After a couple minutes, another
Not
servant
Jeffrey.
walks out. Not Jeffrey, no.
Yeah, you just.
He just walks around. Behind, you just see someone like dash behind the back. Woo, woo.
Naruto running.
Jeffrey's just everyone's butler.
Oh, I'm not
no,
Jeffrey.
sorry.
I'm his brother, Beffrey.
Beffrey. Yeah, so we talked to the guy, whoever it is, and we just say the same thing, like, hey, we're knights of this fair city. Looking
You'll
to see-
as you're describing your situation, you hear from behind you, Bill. This sounds like an old guy's. Bill, who is it? It's like, they say there are some adventurers, sir. It's like, Bill, let him in.
Alright, go in. What's up?
So it's this old guy's hobbling in from what looks to be the kitchen. He's just like hobbling into like a fireplace room, and he'll sit down in a very grand looking like chair that's like twice his height. You know, one of those super fancy looking chairs. So he'll drop his cane and just kind of plunk down. He's like, what are you, he said you were adventurers?
It's true.
Well, the name's Reginald. Reginald Ashburn.
Yes.
What can I do you for?
Greetings, Reginald. So we're fair adventurers. We're trying to find some diamonds to aid us in our adventures.
Okay.
So we were wondering if you got any small to medium sized diamonds that you can
About the
part
size
your
of your fist.
Yeah, about the size of my fist.
How many of those are there for sale?
Alright, let me,
Wouldn't mind parting with.
Reginald. Not Reginald. That's his name.
That's his
Bill. Bill, go,
Get the
go
diamonds.
check vault number 3. See if I got anything in there that I haven't touched in 6 years. So Bill will hobble away, and you'll hear some like clanking from like a vault opening up.
And it sounds super loud.
Yeah,
And big.
like
Does that is he hobbling because of old age or because of old wounds?
who?
Reginald.
Are you about to rob
Reginald
them
is just
instead?
really old.
Huh?
He looks like he's like 80,
Okay.
Don't
and he's a
rob
human, so he's
Reginald.
like getting close to his. He's just old.
Don't rob Reginald.
I think you wanted to
rob
heal
Reginald.
Reginald.
So, me being very awkward and not really knowing what to say, I'm gonna say like, "Do you want to hear something really annoying? That's kind of funny that we found on our adventures.
Absolutely.
It's pretty funny, but
I love hearing stories.
Are you gonna pull out the mushrooms?
yes,
Pull out the mushrooms. You're gonna make these spore all over this poor man's house, and he's gonna be stuck here and screaming mushrooms for days. Oh my god!
I don't know.
Go for it! I guess. Oh my god! I'm sorry. He shows this to everybody. Don't let him bring it out. Last time there was a forest that got covered in these, and there was
No, don't do it.
Don't do it. Okay, I'll
Now you piqued my interest. I gotta see it.
Oh my god!
Everyone's
He'll
like,
kind of
no.
like lean up a little bit. Come on. What is it?
Well,
Don't dilly dally.
Be
Come
careful,
on.
okay.
I'm only living so long.
okay, so I'm trying to think. Is it in my? It's in my bag of holding. I was like, okay. Just prepare yourself. It's funny, but
Okay.
it can be kind of annoying. So, so I pull out my bag of holdings, and I think maybe a jar. I had it in a jar, I think.
Okay.
So I pull it out.
I was gonna say if you didn't have it in a jar, it would have spread all over your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I pull out, a couple mushrooms in this jar. Have you ever seen these before?
He'll grab it from you, and be like, huh?
Don't open it just yet, but
As he was about to open it, he'll
They're
look
screaming
at it.
spores.
No, I haven't seen anything quite like this. They look interesting. And he'll spout some stuff. I don't know anything about mushrooms, but he'll spout some stuff off about mushrooms and like,
Mycelium, blah blah blah.
yeah, exactly, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're like, you know way more than I do.
Huh,
Whoa.
interesting. And then he'll kind of give you like a glance, and then he's gonna crank the top off.
Don't.
No,
They're
no,
screaming
he cranks the
spores.
top off. Ah! So are these the screaming
these are the
mushrooms?
screaming
Yeah.
mushrooms. Yeah.
He'll they'll scream out of it, and it'll like jolt him, and he'll like throw the jar of mushrooms.
I'll catch the jar, I guess.
Make me a dex check to catch the mushrooms.
Dex check.
Dex check.
+1. Oh, 19.
Oh yeah, Nick just like in a flash just whoosh and just like reaches out and grabs it and then caps it real quickly and
You're
locks
like,
it.
Hand it back to Jalpon. Just
Yes.
don't show those to people.
I haven't seen mushrooms like that before.
Yeah.
They're kind of fun to pull a prank on somebody.
Obviously, wow, those are. I'll give you 50 gold for them.
Maybe we can sweeten the deal with these diamonds.
Okay, I'm interested.
Okay.
So after a couple of minutes, Bill will walk back with a wooden box with a couple of gems in it. It's only like this big, and he'll open it up and he'll see 2 really nice looking smaller diamonds in them. It's like, I haven't touched them, have I? He's like, no sir, the dust was a 1/4 inch thick. It's like, fair enough, 500 apiece.
All right. Are those suitable for
Raised dead.
raised dead? Yes.
That's 500, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
with a coupon of $50 for the mushrooms.
I'll say, how about 900 plus the screaming mushroom jar.
And do you need any healing services provided?
I don't. I'm just getting old.
I mean,
What else can you do to sweeten the deal?
you need anybody raised from the dead? Resurrected?
That hasn't been died in the last 100 years.
Well, the only one that I've died in the last 100 years was my great wife, but she died a few years ago. Old age.
Yeah, old age isn't gonna help you with that.
Yeah, I figured. I tried back when I had all that money, but without lots of it and a very, very powerful person, adventurer, whatever you want to call it, nothing I could have done.
No.
How
That's
about,
the way it goes.
So
Don't offer the sword.
I won't offer that. So I have I'm a magician. I'm a wizard, so I can cast a find familiar for you. So it won't be able to live. It'll disappear eventually if I ever need to use it in my adventure. But if you want maybe a pet spider or a pet owl, or
Fox.
or a fox.
Maybe something a little bit more common than a pet spider.
I don't know. I just say fox. You see like fox furs everywhere.
Oh no!
Fox, you say, huh?
I'm trying here.
Yeah, we'll go for the 900 or 850, 950. That one.
With the mushroom.
Yeah. If you're okay with parting with the screaming mushrooms that you've never played.
But that was playing. Yeah, that was playing.
I'll take the pet.
Okay. Okay.
But
Yes.
can you make it a hawk?
Probably. Owl.
I believe so.
Eagle.
A hawk. Yes.
No.
Make it a hawk.
Very nice.
Cool.
Deal.
So this does take some time. So
Okay.
about an hour and 10 minutes. So
Just do the 10 minutes. You don't. It's a first level spell.
oh, that's
It is a first level spell slot.
so the ritual is at 1 hour.
Yes.
Is that right?
The ritual makes
Makes it an hour, but it's free. Doesn't use the spell slot with the ritual.
So casting time is 1 hour plus 10 minutes.
that is no. That's not as the ritual. Ritual's an extra 10 minutes.
So it's still an hour though.
Yes, ritual. So find familiar is 1 hour by itself, and then it takes an hour 10 for the ritual version.
My goodness.
Okay.
I thought the ritual usually tacked on an hour.
No, it takes on 10 minutes for every ritual.
Oh, okay.
So typically they're like one action. If you want to cast them as a ritual, it's one action plus 10 minutes.
Just do it as a spell slot.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. So I'll do a find familiar.
Okay.
Start casting.
Yep. So I tell him, it's gonna take a little bit of time. So
You want to do
I
that in
got
the back garden, or don't want to ruin
Give
your
or
nice
take
carpet?
10 years.
yeah.
Not like I see anyone else coming up and knocking on my door trying to buy things, right?
Well.
Sure.
So,
Okay. So yeah, I start my casting.
Bill, bring us Sammy's
Yes.
and tea, the tea that I like.
Tea? No.
Oh
They're
no.
all poisonous.
Well, you're not here. Are you here?
No.
Okay. So after a little while, you will see Bill walk out with a plate of sandwiches and a pitcher of tea, and the sandwiches look to be cut like dogs.
Oh,
Just
like
some
a
weird
cookie
little
cutter
shapes.
thing?
Yeah, just like a cookie cutter style
Oh,
sandwiches.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm for it.
Yes.
Um,
So after a little bit of time, you guys can eat sandwiches and drink this tea. It's actually pretty good tea. It's very refreshing. It's a light, like an herbal tea.
Nice.
So after about an hour, you will cast this, and a hawk will emerge from just thin air in front of him, and he'll
Cool. So so I tell the hawk, just whatever he wants you to do, just go ahead and do it. I'm trying to think. Like I think to
Just
myself,
let
to
him
an
have the
extent.
hawk.
Just
Just
gonna grab the
whatever
hawk,
he
look at it
wants.
straight in the eyes, and be like, "Your nest is now Bill's head." And it's gonna go fly and just land on Bill's head, and Bill's
You're just gonna be like, oh, I'm so sorry, Hawk.
Yeah, because the hawk
Bill's-
is actually a fey creature in the shape of a hawk.
Yeah,
so it's
it
got
is.
yeah.
But I assume it's almost like a little like so it's like a hawk's color, but it's like a little translucent, so you can kind of see through it a little bit. But it just goes and lands on his head and like sits down. So he has a hawk on his head now.
Cool. I'm down for it.
We like this guy.
Yeah. I know.
He doesn't try to kill us yet.
So Bill's the servant.
Bill's servant.
And who is this guy?
His name is Reginald Ashbourne.
Reginald Ashbourne. Okay.
Old money.
Old money.
Is there anything of substance we're probably gonna do today with Cody and Amy?
There is some, yeah, but it's not gonna be a ton of. There probably won't be any fighting, I'm guessing.
Because I got bad news on the car I gotta go deal with, I think.
Okay, so you need to get out of here.
Yeah, I might have to get
Makes
out of
sense.
Shame.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Sorry
right.
about that.
No, that's okay. We're just leaving on this trip, and this is the vehicle we wanted to take. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
will
right.
see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right, see
We'll
you guys.
see you guys in
Yeah,
like,
hope
we're
it's
not
well.
done yet. We'll see you in like a week,
Thank
but
you.
he has to get out of here. And my
See ya.
bit rate is like yelling at me. It's saying it's red, but it's like 5K or 5.8K, and it's high enough to not have an issue. But anyway, cool.
Now, so how much does that sweeten the pot with the familiar?
I think we said, what, 900?
It was 900 for that. Yep.
Yep. Cool. So...
All right.
Do you want to split it or do you want me to just take it out?
I mean, if you don't mind taking it out and then getting gold from everybody else.
It was 900.
900. It'll be 150 each if we want to collect that way, but
I'll just take out 150.
yeah. Sure, 150 for me.
I think we should just do 150 from everybody.
Yeah.
That way he doesn't have to front that whole...
Oh, he's got the money to spare.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
It's
mind.
true, he does.
Okay, I wrote it down. We're good.
All right.
All right, did you take out the full 900 or?
I can do that.
Because I gave you 150 for it.
So then 750 out.
Okay.
You also give me 150.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Take 70 out.
It's fine. Just don't ever give him advantage when, or don't take his disadvantage away from him whenever he gets it.
All right, I won't heal you.
Yeah, it's
Let's see which one of us lasts longer.
dangerous precedent to
Oh no! It's the
to
sorcerer
start.
with power word kill. Who would have guessed that?
I have 1 HP.
I accidentally
Now with
got.
power word kill, you don't.
Accidentally got
What?
a negative.
Killed
or not
instead.
negative, a natural
What?
one.
No. Natural.
Yeah, as I said, casting fireball and accidentally get a natural one when you were standing right in front of me.
It would be an interesting fight to see, like going full out, player versus player.
That'd be wild. Alright, I took 750 out of my stuff.
Okay. So he will thank you for your business. He will see you out personally.
Thank you very much, Reginald.
So I tell him that, so this is a spell that lasts until I cast another Find Familiar. So you'll have it as long as I don't cast another one.
Okay.
So
I will
if
know
I
that
do,
when you cast it, you will need it.
I will need it, yes. So
It's been a pleasure.
It's
yeah.
okay. He hasn't
your
needed it
name?
in months.
Draw upon.
Oh, I guess you probably would have already told him, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure, Jawpon.
It's been a pleasure, Reginald.
And he'll close the door behind you. And as you hear him, as you guys are walking away, you won't hear much, but you're just gonna hear Bill.
That's funny.
So okay,
Love to see it.
all right. So you guys finish up shopping for your diamonds.
Cool. 2 more diamonds.
Oh yeah. So I have 3 uses of Raised Dead.
Okay.
Sorry, 2 uses of Raised Dead and 3 uses of Revivify.
Did you already have one revivify?
Oh yeah. I had 2 or 3 going into the trip, and I used both.
Okay.
Let me see, diamond. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I must have 4. Yeah. Because now I have 3 uses of Revivify and 2 uses of Raised Dead.
Okay.
Would go back to the Cavern Tavern and actually use immediately to bring back our friend. Let me see. I have him labeled something in my bag of holding.
I just remembered I had a Find Familiar already cast. So I could have just brought him back. But we got free sandwiches and tea out of it and a good time.
That's true.
Alright, cultist who helped us body. The guy who got the mask. I'll bring him back from the dead.
Was that from last session?
Yeah.
Okay.
He bled out because we took too long to get to him.
Was it the plus 20 guy from the viewer?
Oh, no, this is another guy.
Okay.
Yeah, because that guy, basically just didn't get in his way. No, it's the guy who stole the dragon mask. He was like, come quick. I'm in the basement.
Okay.
He bled out. And so now we took his body. Now I'm going to raise dead on him to try and bring him back.
Okay. Cool.
It looks like I'm frustrating Jonathan while I say that.
No, I'm just looking.
Okay.
I'm looking at the spell up. All right,
You
so you
guys
guys
wanna-
make it back to the Cavern Tavern.
Mhm.
You find your friend Lindor just like sitting up in a chair, just like head down, like just trying to sleep.
Well,
Or he's trying to trance, but he's just like doesn't have the muscles in his neck right now to hold his head up. So
So we're gonna use it.
yeah, sure. Bring him back. Hour casting time. Not a ritual.
it's not even ritual, so you can't.
I know, right? It just takes an hour.
Yeah, I know it does. I need to look at one thing before I tell you the answer.
Sorry. So I'm gonna text my landlord something. Which spell is he looking at?
Raise dead.
Oh, okay.
No, I think he's looking at background information
Gotcha.
for the character. In case we bring him back, something happens, I'm sure. We did go the most circuitous route to get to him, so, you know, it makes sense we didn't get there in time.
So unfortunately, I don't think the raised dead works.
Really?
You get the sense that his soul is not willing to return. I won't take your casting away, but
Well, no, it doesn't use a diamond, but it still casts it and fails. Something like that.
Wow.
yeah, it doesn't specify. I think technically it would use it up, but I'm not going to use it up for this one.
Okay.
Yes,
So does it
it's
work?
both willing and at liberty to rejoin the body. The creature returns life 1 HP.
Yeah.
If it's not willing, it doesn't. Oh, we can ask it 3 questions tomorrow, though. Do we have any questions for the guy?
I don't know, do we?
That's my question.
It's the guy that had the mask, right? The dragon mask?
Yes. He's like, come quick, yo, and then we didn't, and then he died.
Well, yeah, I guess just ask him what happened and ask if there's anything he needs to tell us. Right?
Speak with dead. You grant the semblance of a life of intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the question you pose. The corpse must have a mouth, can't be undead. Then target spell within the last 10 days. Up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including language. Answers either brief, cryptic, or repetitive. Compulsion all for truthful answers. Recognizes hostile, bad. Creature's soul doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, only its animating spirit. Can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything since it's died. Cannot speculate about future events, so we can really only ask it 5
What it
questions
knew
about the
in the
past.
past.
Yeah.
You saw the D&D movie, it's exactly like that.
Yeah.
Hilarious scene, by the way.
I still need to go see it, so
Yeah,
no
I haven't seen
spoilers.
it.
That
Just,
that scene alone made the movie hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, I'll show you guys the scene after we're done, but it was the funniest part of the movie.
Well, I don't want to see the funniest part in the movie without seeing the movie. I
Well,
mean,
it was
there's a
in
whole
the
build
they
up.
added it as a trailer to the movie.
That's tedious. That's why I skip trailers. I'm like, why?
Yeah,
Why are
I
you
didn't
showing
love
me?
they did that, but like,
Yeah.
it doesn't spoil anything for the movie. It's just a humorous portion to start that scene off.
Well, like you heard what happened with what's that movie? Suicide Squad. They put every single funny part in the trailer,
And then just
so
ruined
then
the
they had to
movie,
reshoot a whole bunch of scenes to add in more funny bits because they made it look like a comedy.
Yeah. Anyway. All right.
But yeah, we can ask it tomorrow
Okay.
because I only have
So
some.
I assume you guys just go back to sleep then.
Sure,
wait
we
till the end
had
of the
a
day.
productive
Yeah, I
day.
think so.
Jack Baker will make sure you guys are well fed. He'll invite you down to the party. I assume at this point Lindor is still exhausted, but less exhausted than he was.
Oh, and I'm
Yeah.
sure Diva wants to do.
lots of drinking. Wayland and him are probably playing Slap Rat somewhere in a corner, getting a whole crowd of people involved.
Yep. I mean, they have arenas for it here, don't they?
I think Jack Baker probably has the first actual, like, he has
Official,
a little fixture that he sets on a table, and there's like a little banner over the top called Slap Rat, invented by Wayland and Devo.
Love to see it.
Becomes like a Dave and Buster's type
Yes,
place, so they
exactly.
have the games on one side.
There's rat slap, knife throwing, yeah.
But it's instead of Dave and Buster's, it's Wayland and Devo's.
That's what they're going to do after this campaign.
One of the divas.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, so long rest again.
So you guys get one more long rest, and I will long rest for Lindor.
Just reduce the thing by 1.
Yeah, I'll just hit long rest again though, because it does it for me. Uh-oh, it broke on me.
Sounds about right.
They rolled a natural 1 on their API check.
Oh,
Makes
no.
sense. Okay, it did work though. Okay.
Their API check. That's
I know.
fun.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's funny. But it's terrible because their system just doesn't work that time.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, you guys finished that day. I think you have one more day, or today is the day that they will. Is it one
I think
more day?
one more day.
I think it was one more day. I'm probably just going to high level through it unless you guys want to do anything specific.
No, do we have questions, or we can always ask it later, I guess. Do we have questions for the guy who helped us out?
My only question was going to be, like, is there anything that we needed to know that he couldn't tell us?
Anything we need to know? You got anything?
What is the one thing in your life? One thing
You
that...
regret the most.
Well,
Wow.
I never kissed that girl.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's going to be.
Dodging when I should have weaved.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
What is the one thing when you were alive that you would not tell us?
It doesn't have to answer truthfully.
Oh, it does have to answer truthfully.
It does
It
not
does
have
not.
to. No.
Oh.
So it's like it's not going to tell us that because it's like, why would I tell you that now when I wouldn't then?
Yeah, fair enough.
Where did you store your earthly possessions?
In the tower.
Didn't we do that one time where we made him be truthful, or...
No, I was like, oh, I can stack
Well, we
Zone
had
of
Zone of
Truth with it.
Yeah.
But you said that wouldn't work?
I don't.
Zone of Truth on top
Zone
of that
of
because it's
Truth is
animated
like-
spirit, not the
So,
soul. Yada, yada.
Speak with Dead isn't animating any part of a real person. It's just calling information that the body knew, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Speak with Truth is like forcing a soul to tell the truth or know that that soul is lying. And since those don't really correlate, one is dealing with the body, one is dealing with the soul, I don't really think that they could stack very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
One affects the soul, one affects the body.
yeah, exactly. Because it specifically says this does not bring the soul back to life.
Right.
Or, where did it say this? The spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, only its animating spirit. So it's not like it actually has the knowledge or the ability to learn information and try and deceive you. In that sense, like, it can lie to you if it thinks it's animating spirit. Like, if its whole purpose was like, you are my enemy, its animating spirit will remember that, but its soul won't try to like directly lie to you because it's not there.
Okay.
So I would say they probably can't stack.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, anything?
That's all I got.
Not really, yeah.
What did you need to tell us? Do you have information on what the dragon mask does? That's 2.
Yeah.
We
Or
get
do you have
5.
any other information about the cultist movements?
Yeah, information about the cult. Yeah, I think I'm good with those, like 3.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Do I do it
Maybe
now?
we can ask for clarification if we need it, but those 3 would be
Do
good.
you want to ask him now, or what do you want to ask?
Yeah, sure. Cast Speak with Dead, 1 action. 10-foot duration, 10 minutes.
Whoops, we rolled a 1 on our API check. We're heading to town to visit the blacksmith for repairs.
Wow.
Try again after a short rest.
My goodness.
That's great.
Yeah, I think their system's just broken right now because when I hit the long rest button, it doesn't work.
Hmm.
No, that one worked.
Or it might be because Chris is still logged in on.
I was
his,
on
and it's
Devo's because Devo
uh,
saw 2 levels of exhaustion and now they're gone.
Okay, yeah, they should.
I was just removing his because he's been resting with you guys. So
Yeah.
okay, so you lay out this this corpse that is probably starting to stink because it's been a couple days.
Didn't put it on ice or anything.
Nope.
Well, I was gonna cast sit, but I didn't
Unstink
bother.
body.
Basically, yes.
Prestidigitation.
No, gentle repose.
You didn't though.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. What day is it? The third day?
We're on the second day.
Second day.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I would have cast it today.
You can cast
So
it today, but it still took. It's
Yeah,
still
but we're gonna bury it today. We're gonna ask it, and then we're gonna go bury it.
okay.
All right, speak with dead. Cast.
So how do you lay him on the bed? Just
Probably just set him in a chair.
Out of curiosity.
yeah.
Yes.
So you just set him in a bed. You just see like a corpse just sitting here like this. Gross.
Yep.
And then you cast him just. It's almost like it doesn't have lungs, so it's like raspy.
Yeah.
The
And then
air
just-
isn't
it
moving out of
stares-
its body. It's just
Yeah.
There.
Well,
Gross.
it is.
The
It's got
noise
like
is
holes in
there,
its
so-
lungs or
Yeah.
something. So like it's like
Just enough for it to speak.
you hear like a slight breeze coming from behind it as it breathes in. Just
oh, that's a sucking chest wound. No wonder you bled out.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to plug that.
you just stick your
Have a
finger in it. The air stops. Just
Have you heard of that guy, by the way? This is what I'm talking about. Have you heard of that guy on YouTube that his gun exploded in his face when he was shooting it? And, like, it cut him, like, all down here, so he had to, like, put his fingers into his
Carotid artery to keep from bleeding out.
Yeah, I'll
Oh
send
my
it to you. I'll send it to you
goodness.
another
No,
time.
I don't want to see a
No,
guy
you
nearly
can't.
die.
You can't see him get hurt. No, he's a guy. He's a famous gun YouTuber.
Oh my
I can't
goodness.
even say that word. I don't know. But
I mean,
anyway,
you can
I'll
say
send it to
anything you want, right? It's not like we're not doing anything illegal.
It's true.
We're just
No.
talking about it, right? Anyway,
I can send it.
so you see this guy like losing like muscle strength in his neck, so his head kind of like hanging as he's
Yeah.
talking to you. But he's just staring like daggers, just ready.
You want to ask him?
Me? Sure. Gross. So we did not get to you in time, obviously. Was there anything that you needed to tell us before you died?
Get the dragon mask to the council.
All right, that's all I want to do.
Okay, well, we were gonna do that anyway, so that's awesome. Sorry you died.
What does the dragon mask do?
Grants the wearer the power of a blue dragon.
It isn't that strong. It died pretty weakly when we killed it.
That's true. How many questions do we have?
5.
Does it turn you evil when you put it
Oh,
on?
come on.
Oh, never
That's
mind.
one of the things they do in the movie.
That's what I
Is that
thought.
a question?
Stop
I
it.
know,
Stop!
No, I know.
He said it though.
He said it, that's 5, right?
What? No,
No, I said yes.
I know. I was high level.
Just stop talking.
That's
the
why
last-
you gotta play in character,
Yeah,
man.
what's the last one that we're gonna ask?
It was part of the movie.
I don't know.
No!
And it falls over.
Yeah.
What were the future
Yeah, I have
plans
seen
of the Dragon Queen cult? All right, I'm gonna go bury it.
Use those two
That's
as
almost
well.
exactly as how the scene from the movie went.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
But
gosh.
you know they're accurate, aren't they?
All right, I'll put it back in the bag of holding, and then I'll go out to. I don't know. Is the cemetery free here? Probably not. I'll go out and bury it in the woods outside of town.
But you cast gentle repose on it, right? So it can't turn into a zombie or undead.
I think that only lasts 10 days, but let me double check that. I might. Just corpse for the duration. The target is protected from decay and cannot become undead. It's a time limit on raised target.
I thought gentle repose should just last until dispelled.
No, it's 10 days.
Oh, okay.
So
Sounds
it's
good.
like it would
Prevent, but not
Yeah.
cure. Okay. Okay.
just
you go out.
give it the regular holy barrel casting. Bless.
Okay.
Confined to the earth. Yada yada.
Yep.
All right, that's my day done. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm chill.
Yeah,
I
I'm
am
just
sad.
vibing.
Vibing.
Okay. So you guys will go throughout the rest of the day. You might get a couple of patrons that are walking around to rooms. You're like, oh, what is that smell? Oh.
Sorry.
Let's just burn that chair.
Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Just toss out the window, light it on fire.
It wasn't us.
Cast a fireball on the chair.
Yeah.
To try to get rid of all the smell.
Yep.
The fire spreads to the building again.
No, I didn't
Cavern
do
Tavern
that.
2.0 has burned down.
No.
No, he installed a sprinkler system
This is Joe
specifically for this.
reporting live with
he has
Earborn News.
He has a
Cavern
magic
Tavern 2.0 has burned down.
He has a whole bunch of scrolls
No,
laying
he has
around
a
with
magic
control
sprinkler
flame.
system, so it didn't happen again.
Yeah.
We
You might
like,
reverse
I learned
one
my
after
lesson.
After you guys keep coming and visit.
Have they not learned
Anyway.
from the first time?
Okay, so you guys make it through the second day or the last day before the party will arrive. nothing crazy happens. I assume you kind of just stay up and rest. You come down for meals because he'll grant you anything you want. The nicest of meals. I mean, they're pretty high class. Like he'll have like.
Well, drop on. Did you want to go to the mage core to look for scrolls or something?
I didn't really have anything that I was super looking for.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, did you have any suggestions that I could get?
Just classic
Nick would
evocation.
have
See
no
if there's
idea.
anything.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Nick is not a wizard.
I know.
You could go there and ask if there's somebody that has evocation scrolls for cheap.
I think you have almost every evocation spell up to your level though. Aside from
fair.
like 7, you have a lot.
I do have a lot of
So.
Then any ones that you don't know. Other spells that you might be interested in. Yeah, you got shield, you got protection from energy, you got... What is that? Absorb elements?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have protection from energy? That would be a good one to get. That way we all have it.
No, I don't.
Okay, then I don't think I need to do anything. 'Cause I don't think there's anything I can really buy to make my character better, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
Since I'm already wearing my best armor and have a broom, all that stuff. I guess I could buy. Is there any place we can buy like potions of healing or anything?
Not here. They don't have a whole lot of magic items
I
here.
didn't think
It's more of like a trade hub. It's not a magic item hub like Waterdeep is.
Yeah.
Like across the realm, they've got a handful of places that like would sell many magic items at all, and Waterdeep is like the one specifically because it's on the coast.
Yeah.
They can ship things to and from sea, so it's a lot easier to get bulk items sent to and from there. And it's also probably one of the biggest cities in the area.
Yeah, and the city is landlocked in a mountainous region.
This
where it's
one
like
is,
this is
yeah,
more of a
it's-
defended city. Like
Yeah, and it's good for like trade hubs. So like if you need to go to it and from it and sell things in the city, that's what it's good for. But it's not made for
Gotcha. Okay.
adventurers too much. So
Well then, I'm good then. So
yeah,
What's
I
our
think
next?
I'm good.
all right, so you guys finish
One more
resting
rest.
up. For
Greet the party.
evening,
what does that make him for
He's
exhaustion?
gone. He's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I was just gonna call it off here because it's pretty much
Got it.
spend a couple days here and then rest up and then
Well, I just meant like what level of exhaustion is he at? Sorry.
he'll be gone by tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we'll
were just
spend
saying
3
it will
days
be
here by
gone.
that point.
I'm sorry, I was not catching.
No, you're good. Yeah, it will be gone by tomorrow.
Cool. We're good. Sorry.
Devos is gone. I think everyone is back to full finally again.
Very cool.
So,
Sweet.
you guys wake up the next morning, bright and early. You feel much better. All of you are finally back to full strength. What do you guys want to do? You know that your father will be in today. He hasn't really told you. You guys didn't really discuss when or where.
Yeah, but he could always like literally sending stone me the time.
Yeah.
Oh, we're 2 hours out.
Yeah. So he probably will say, we started off today. We will be there in.
Before
We'll be
nightfall.
there by noon.
Okay.
Where should we meet you?
We'll wait at the city gates on the east side.
Yep.
That's where they'd approach from. On the east side, and we'll wait for the party. We'll buy some kegs.
We will apparently.
Yeah, we'll buy some kegs.
Maybe some barrels of wine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we could set out like, I imagine they're not gonna want an orc. How do you UNT, like war party practically, well, party,
Well,
but
it's gonna be a
looks
lot,
like a
'cause
war
it's gonna be
party.
like half them, half you guys.
Oh yeah,
And it'll probably be
The
only
maids
like
are
the
coming.
generals or like the higher ups. It won't be like the lower.
yeah. But it'll be like a caravan type
Oh,
deal.
it will
'cause,
absolutely
yeah.
be a caravan.
So it's like we can set up some tents and get some alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
So where was that conversation at? Did you have it?
Where?
Which
Yeah.
conversation?
If it was the morning, it would have been in the Cavern Tavern, which is
Jack's
where-
gonna be like, he's gonna look at you and be like, really? After all we've been through, you're gonna do me the disservice of not letting me host this party for
Yeah.
you?
Come on.
It can't be hosted inside town. Your board doesn't let foreign dignitaries just sit. Foreign dignitaries? What would they be considered?
Your dad?
Well,
Diplomats.
kind of. They're not even really their own region. They're not a city.
No, they're not a city, but they are like a meandering group of people.
Yeah, but they let meander groups of people in all the time.
Yeah, but when it's a whole bunch of war leaders who are heavily
War
armored.
leaders.
They don't know.
They don't know any of this.
No, but like a city doesn't just let like
A huge
40 people,
caravan.
heavily armed people
but
into a city, do they?
Aren't you a knight? Can't you like okay it past the guards easily? Is it at the point of your fancy longsword?
Yeah, it exempts me from taxes, not
Get it.
my whole family.
Yeah, taxes. But if you vouch for these people, wouldn't they trust you?
Yeah, but I don't trust them to not burn down the Cavern Tavern. If we get rowdy, tent set on fire.
Let me give you a little tippo here. I double insured this time.
All right, I
Burns
guess
down,
we're
so I will
doing here.
be
Honestly,
set
if
for
it
life.
burns
I
down-
can open 2.
I was gonna say, then he can
franchises.
buy. He can make basic. That's his business plan. We burn it down. He opens 2. It's like the Hydra.
Yeah.
Then you
like
double
a-
insure both
I,
of those.
I convinced my brother to enter the magical insurance business, and I bought from him.
Creating value out of nothing. Very smart.
Not as Joe Baker.
No, so did he tell me how many are coming?
There will probably be about 40 people.
40 people. How much can the Cavern Tavern hold?
It'll fit. It'll be tight, but it'll fit 40.
All right, I guess we're renting out the room for the night. Jeff.
Let's do it.
Okay. What do you need? His name's Jack.
Jack? Jeff?
Jack Baker.
Jack Baker.
Oh, yeah, Jack. All right, because of the baking.
Yes.
Yeah, just take up the whole room, take the whole tavern. We need lots of alcohol. Prefer it'll be mead and beer.
Okay.
Meat.
I'll
Lots of
A
meat.
little bit of wine.
Your
would be
baking
great.
won't come in handy.
Okay. I will make sure I grab some from the other taverns in town.
I know. Do you guys have bouncers? Oh, no, we're the bouncers, aren't we?
Yeah.
I don't think I have anybody stronger than you guys.
Oh.
Remember, you fought dragons in here.
Just clear away a portion for fighting. Just a corner. There's going to be some fighting of some sort.
Oh, okay. I'll
Better have
I'll
a
see what I can
designated
do.
area beforehand.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Is it
So
that
he
kind of
will.
party?
He'll say, "Well, I'll get it all handled.
That kind of party.
Yeah, no, that's
I'll get it all
that's
handled.
tradition.
I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Go have some fun. Go take
Perfect.
Yeah,
some
we'll
time.
greet them.
Let's go.
Okay. So you guys head out to the gates. I assume taking your leisure way through town.
Yeah, no rush. We got till noon.
You see, as soon as you leave, you hear like sprinting out the back of Jack, just taking off, trying to get everything organized very quickly.
So we probably should have told this man plenty of time, and
Yeah,
to
but
prepare.
he's not going to say no to anything like this because you guys are like his entire revenue stream at this point.
yes.
So, he will. You just like just because of your high perception, you like peek out the corner of your eye, and you'll just see him like dash down an alleyway. Gotta hurry.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So you guys take off. You are relaxing, having a nice, beautiful day out. The sun's out. A handful of clouds in the sky, but nothing crazy. Very, very beautiful temperature, and you guys make it to the east gates. Right about the time.
I was gonna ask Nick, can I invite Reginald and his butler?
sure.
They're cool people.
All right, I'll do a sending and I'll invite Reginald to my baby shower. Reginald, by the way, I'm having a baby shower at the Cavern
Who
Tavern.
is this?
This is Nick. Baby shower, Cavern Tavern. You're invited.
I was gonna go talk to him.
What's a cavern tavern?
Over there.
Uh-huh.
Bill would know.
Bill!
They should not have let us
Bill!
play this game by ourselves.
What's the cavern tavern? And you're gonna like somehow Reginald just like
It just
bypasses
cuts
the laws of
Yeah.
sending, and you just hear this entire conversation, and it hears it in everybody's ears. It's just,
Yeah.
You just hear Bill.
And all of us are like,
What's a cavern tavern?
we're all trying to figure out how to stop you. Like, hey, turn this off.
End.
Where's the hang up button?
You
So
know what's really
it's,
surprising is sending is a 3rd level spell on the same level of bringing somebody back from the dead. Saying 25 words is the same level of bringing the
That's
dead back
funny.
to life.
But you can cast it across the entire plane.
Oh, yeah, and
which
different
is-
planes of
for
existence.
typical, like a small, like a walkie-talkie would be a lot easier.
yeah.
But like, I can cast this from one side of a continent to the complete other.
No, you
As a
can
third
also
level.
send it to the outer realms, and there's
Oh,
only a
other planes?
5% chance it fails.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like, it is like, yeah, 25 words is small.
Yeah.
I feel like they should like scale it like if you're within so much, you get this many words. If you're
Yep.
within so much, you get this many words. If you're on a different plane, you get 25. Like, that's what I think would be a good idea.
That's a good idea.
But it's 25. Anyway,
All right.
you just can't end this call in your head. It's telepathic, and somehow it spreads to your allies' ears, and they're all like, oh my gosh, what is going on? You just hear them say, Bill!
No, I didn't
What is-
prepare.
what
Oh
is
wait,
the
I
Tavern
did.
Tavern?
I cast Dispel Magic on myself.
So as this conversation, as you're trying to remember how to like cancel this and thinking about it and trying to end the call, you just hear it's a bar downtown, was recently renovated. Like hockey, come on! And you hear and then it says we're going to it, and then it cuts off the call.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, blissful silence.
Cling, 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 cling.
No!
Don't answer it.
We're coming! We'll be right there!
Okay.
Little do you know, he's like a 20th level adventurer that just can overpower.
Oh
I
yeah.
know.
I think that'd be
We
hilarious.
just gotta keep him on call now for forever. And next time we really need help in a battle, just be like, Reginald!
Reginald, get out here! And you see like a teleport right next to you. He's like, I'm here!
He's like a
He's,
master
yeah,
Roshi.
I'm actually amazing. He's like 90 and he's like super slow, but he's like the strongest, most accurate character.
He's like Master Roshi.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I finish this guy off? Power word kill!
Just like cast that on a
No,
goblin
he just, like,
because
looks
he has no range. It's just all murder.
We
Just
call
all
him-
power word kill. That's the lowest he can do.
We're fighting Tiamat, and we call him up, and he's just like, what's this? And he's going like this, he's like, disintegrate.
No. I feel like it would be funny if you like.
No,
You'd be calling me like, Bill, or Reginald, we're having some trouble. He's like, watch this. Put me on speaker. Doop. Die! And you just see Tiamat fall over.
No, instead of like one disintegrate, he does a quintuple disintegrate, so it's for every one of the heads.
Yeah,
Just,
like,
And he's just pew 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 pew, and that's all he says. Just like beams come out of the top.
It's
oh
incredible.
my goodness. Love to see it. Love the OP characters.
Oh
Okay.
man. Okay.
Is there anybody else? Should we invite the king? Like, it feels like it'd be rude to not invite Lindor's uncle. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
To
why not?
your wedding?
No, my baby shower. The
Oh.
weddings happen. You
Oh,
were there
duh,
for the
sorry,
weddings.
baby shower. I meant to say that.
Is he getting married again?
Maybe. You
I
just
don't
want really
know
nice
how you
presents
want
from the king, is that all?
No. Maybe a crown.
You didn't say
You
anything.
see
No.
He brings a golden pacifier. No. He'll bring since he knows your wife is Yuanti, he'll bring like silicon fang tips so you don't get bit.
Goodness.
So you slide him over the fangs as it's a baby and it won't stab you.
Oh my. I think that's.
All right,
That's great.
it is.
I'm sure there'll be some messenger who goes and tells the king, and he can come if he wants. I mean, it's his kingdom after all.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you guys get back. You wait at the gates. After probably 30 more minutes, you see a large party beginning to emerge over the horizon. A lot of dust being kicked up from all these horses. And you have, I assume, warned the guards that these people are coming.
Oh yeah, we're hanging.
So they're nowhere near as alerted as if they saw this just dashing at them normally.
Hmm.
So they said, all right, very well. So they have the gates open and ready to go. And they greet all of the people. You see your father and her father. I don't know if did I give her father a name?
Yeah, but it's
remember what it
hard to
was.
pronounce.
All right, let me go figure out what I wrote it as.
You got a new mic, didn't you?
This Yuan-Ti, of
I
course,
have had
it's
this
hard to
for, yeah, I've
pronounce.
had it for like 2 weeks. Yes, so
Okay.
I had some spare cash. So I was having some weird issues with mine, where because mine was aux cord,
Uh-huh.
it had a analog to digital converter out for USB, and then I had to convert it back to analog. So it was A to D to A to this thing, and then back to D.
Oh my word.
So it was a double conversion. So my voice was like half a second behind everyone's when like I was actually talking. So I just got the same mic, so they're all level.
All digital.
Cool.
Right?
There
So
you
they're
go.
all well, it's
I mean,
all
all
one
analog.
analog
Okay.
straight to digital.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say, sorry.
So it's a lot more precise on my voice. That's what I was trying to go for. So.
Okay.
Yep. But it's the same mics as you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks
So I have 4 of them. So
nice.
fancy.
Fancy.
Anyway,
I like it.
yeah.
Oh, look.
So,
So you greet.
Mother's- the father.
Yes, I was looking that up.
Guruk.
That was your father's name.
Yes.
What was his name? Oh, Sozodzel.
So Zell.
That was I remember that was a fun name that I generated up. Yep. Anyway, So you see the Grook and Sozotel leading the party, obviously. You see a handful of your father's generals. You see several of Sozotel's as well.
I'm assuming her band of maids have come
Yeah,
as
there
well.
are probably 2 or 3 maids in a cart that are sitting in the back that came that look like they're probably there to take care of her. Yeah, and so they, after like another 10 minutes of approaching, they get here and they will greet you. And they will both they'll both come up, and Grook's gonna come up with like just a big hug, and obviously like you're half orc, he's orc, so he still is bigger
Oh yeah,
than you.
he's
So he's just gonna like grab you and just like lift you into the air, and
Yes.
so I'm gonna be a grandfather.
yes. Huzzah and whatnot.
And you will see Sozotel go to his daughter, and he'll congratulate her, be very excited. And yeah, he will say, well, your father's gonna say, well, where's this party at?
It's in the Cavern Tavern, just middle of downtown. We booked it out for us, and we're gonna get after it.
Fair enough. Lead the way.
Yeah, walking back and
Okay.
converse on our adventures that we've had, the dragons we've killed,
Ooh.
the mazes that
Well
we've
done.
gotten stuck in.
So you didn't just throw the rock?
It wasn't that kind of rock.
I mean, I could have thrown the rock.
Probably could have.
You're not wrong.
And then you're gonna see something they'll just be like, why didn't you just shrink the rock?
Because we don't have enlarge reduce. Do we have enlarge reduce?
I don't.
I don't.
We don't have enlarge reduce.
You gotta think about this.
Well, we got through it.
Barely.
What is it?
How do we push it? Did somebody use a spell on it?
Telekinetic.
Telekinesis.
Okay.
So it just floated and he just went,
No, animate objects. That's what it was. You told it to get up and fly away, didn't you?
no,
One of
it
the
was
two.
one of the 2. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, I remember because you're like, okay, go up, over, and then down, and it went down hard.
And he's like, and it's like, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, yeah,
It was
exactly.
super robotic. But the Cyclops are stupid. They don't know.
Yeah, I want to apologize. I got it done.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it works.
exactly.
Their depth perception is terrible, so it looked fine to them.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, pretty much. Together, they may have like the depth perception of a single person.
Yep. Yep.
Actually, probably not, because they're probably like cross-eyed if they actually looked at it like that. Yeah, it'd be hilarious. Anyway, so you guys get back. You get back, but before you enter the city, the guards have a stables right by the entrance, so they probably will take all your wagons and your horses there and board them for you.
Sure.
So they'll hold
Full
on here and
long
say,
sword,
when you're ready to
neither
leave, let us know. Here's your ticket to come pick them all up.
Like our parking. Or,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
your valet ticket. So don't lose that, or you won't get your same horse back.
Okay.
I get back there. It's like actually a better horse. I'm like, yes.
Anyway, so you guys begin traveling back to the middle of town. You make it to the Cavern Tavern, and right as you like are about to enter, and you see the waterfall again, right in front of the big rock entrance, you hear some music going, and it's some upbeat music. So you enter the Cavern Tavern, and it doesn't even look the same.
Wow. Let's go, Jack.
Hey.
There are, in the center of the room, there is a ring set up. Around it, there are tables of all sorts, full of drinks, pitchers poured out. You see over in the corner a little stand where a band of bards is playing music. You smell hot and fresh food in the kitchen, and it smells fantastic. And it looks like they're
Yes.
starting to haul it out, and there's a lot of it. And so he sees you enter, and he's like, "Ah, Nick, perfect timing. The food just came out." So, is everyone here?
There should be an old man coming. Reginald.
Reginald? Yeah.
Do you see
And
Reginald
and
anywhere?
maybe his butler.
Reginald
Is he around?
Ashbourne.
Ashbourne.
Okay. So I haven't seen him yet, but we'll keep an eye out for him.
All right, he's got a limp.
Yeah, and
Okay.
a hawk.
Okay.
All right, then I'll go to. I'm assuming somewhere in place of honor, there's a head table or something. But
Yeah, there is. It's
Yeah.
probably like, so if you think about it, you enter and you got the bar at the far side. You have the ring in the middle, and between the bar and the ring, there's probably a small table for you and Zietla that will face the arena, so that you can like watch the fights. Because I assume that's exactly what you want.
Well, it's just orcish tradition.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just
of
orcish
course.
tradition.
That's just what happens at parties, and I mean, if there wasn't a space for it, it'd happen somewhere.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
but it looks amazing, and the bards are going crazy. They're playing fantastic.
Wonderwall.
music. Yeah.
Wonderwall.
So anyway, yeah, you guys you welcome everybody in, and this huge group of people just starts pouring in, sitting down at tables, ordering drinks, and it's a lively party.
Oh yeah. I'll go up towards the front and raise a glass and be like, Tazikla, and the child growing inside her, may she unite our clans and lead our people in the future. Huzzah!
Huzzah! And you see like most of like the Yuan-Ti just kind of like take a sips. You see all of the orcs just pound the entire stein of drink.
Classic.
I'm pretty sure the Yuan-Ti don't know white people drink because they're immune to poison, so it's just kind of like bad tasting
fine.
drink.
Well, it tastes fine to them, but yeah, it doesn't like have any effect. So
They
it's
prefer
like,
the fine wine.
yeah, and so they'll be like, this is okay, and then you'll see them bring out the wine and a lot more of
Good
them will
tasting
take
stuff.
the stuff that's like sweet or like berries. They'll take a
Yeah.
lot more into. So Jack will like start delivering that to all the Yuan-Ti, and he's gonna lean over to you and be like, that was a good call.
I think it was Keelan that had mentioned that first.
What's
The
that?
wine.
The wine.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
That was a good call.
we got it.
So I asked for mead for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. They will be drinking mead too, because mead's like a honey wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're just gonna be going at it, and the orcs are going straight for like the beer, like the heavy like gruel stuff, grog, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just, I mean, you just see like several. of them
Well,
are,
I'm
like,
assuming
going,
they
like,
brought their own grog and are mixing it with the beer
100%.
as
Because
needed.
there's orc grog is like
Paint
probably
thinner.
twice as strong. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're
Like
like
paint
diluting their stuff with your stuff. Because like one barrel of theirs will fill like,
oh, this is a good
500
mixer.
orcs. So they just like take like a scoop and like put it in, and it's like then it's like, oh, this is way stronger.
No.
So, yep. And then so probably about like 30 to 45 minutes in, you hear a horse approaching really fast. Just and you hear, and it sounds like a pretty large horse, probably warhorse sized, and you hear it stop right in front of the bar, and everyone kind of like, or you guys people are like, well, everyone's here, so, and you hear, and you hear a familiar voice, and you hear, Bill, get the door.
Yes.
And you see Bill will like walk up and like he doesn't really know how the fountain works, so it's kind of like one of like somebody that doesn't know how to like automatic door works. So it's like put their hand under and then
Like,
like
try and
hard
push.
like it's good, sir. And he'll like walk under. You see a familiar face just with a walking in.
Yes.
Reginald!
Drop line!
What's
There.
up, Reginald?
Stay away from the
Come here, Bill.
grog.
And you're gonna see Bill walking in, and on his head is a familiar hawk.
Hey.
Hey, hockey!
So, but yeah, Reginald has joined the party.
Hey.
That's awesome.
So he will join in the merriment, and yeah, he will have a drink. Obviously, he'll probably lean over to Nick and be like, "Give me a little bit of that grog."
I'll scoop what looks like grog, but it's just the dark beer to him.
He knows.
Alright, fine.
He knows the difference.
give him some grog.
Give him the grog.
I'll give him the fine grog, not the, chunky grog.
Yeah,
There's
the nicer
chunky
stuff.
grog.
There's
Well, I mean,
chunky
it's
grog.
yeah.
I got you. Gross.
The stuff
It'd be like a
the
bread
stuff
beer.
the generals drink is the nice stuff. The stuff the soldiers drink isn't quite
That's
as nice.
No, well, it's also got, like, oats and, like,
Yeah.
food stuff mixed in with it.
Yeah,
Because
makes
why
sense.
eat when you can drink and eat at the same time?
Yeah. Well, and I also assume like the way that like a lot of like orcs eat in battle is like they're eating and they drink and then they grab their pitcher and refill out of like a bucket,
That makes sense.
so that like some of the food kind of will mix in with it.
Yeah, there's a drink
It just adds
Yeah.
taste to the
It
grog.
does.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's actually...
And if you keep adding alcohol, it kills the bacteria, so it doesn't hurt anything.
Yeah.
Because, grog is technically like paint thinner.
It is.
Yeah.
Nothing
Very,
can
very
survive
thick.
it.
So you see.
No, there's
forget-
actual, like sourdough bread starters. There's grog starters that are passed down through generations, through troughs.
Yes.
Open air troughs of grog.
Gross. So many bugs.
So you'll get him and he's gonna request like an orc-sized stein. So
Alright.
it's like this big for him, and that's like chest for him.
Yeah.
So he'll just like pick this thing up, and his arms are like shaking, but like he just starts pounding this thing away.
I bet he can hold his liquor, can he?
Oh, absolutely, the man can. So he'll finish like obviously like half of it's like his entire stomach, but he'll just down like half of this thing in one drink, and then just drop it down.
Hey.
My man.
I'm sure like there was a surrounding pause around the room as more and more people watched this small man drink this gigantic
Like, is he
tankard.
gonna stop? Is he ever
And
gonna
then
stop?
just ooh!
Yeah, they freak out afterwards.
Oh my gosh.
That is so fun.
Oh man. I'm gonna lean over to Zekla because I'm assuming we're partaking, but we're not, partaking.
Yeah, not going ham. You're not.
She
trying to get
can't.
drunk.
She's pregnant.
She's a Yuan-Ti. She can do whatever she wants.
Or I guess we did establish that, didn't we?
Yeah. So, Zekla, what should we name it? Do you know if it's a boy or girl yet? You are a mystic.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Give me half a second.
You're gonna chat GPT a name?
Dude, that is where Reginald came from.
Really?
Hey.
I'll tell you about
I
it.
promise I was not looking.
No, you're good.
Okay.
That's literally what I've been using. I'll
That's
tell you guys about it
amazing.
because it's so cool.
That's
Okay.
so fun.
Okay.
Half orc Yuan-Ti name.
Someone
Boy
should
name.
do that. Someone should create a model for ChatGPT that just turns him into an actual DM.
Oh, they have.
They have?
They have. They'll run full games off of it.
Wow.
It's
problem
not
is-
super great because you
Yeah.
have to pay for it to get a lot of prompts.
Yeah.
But it's not terrible.
I did see.
Well, also the problem with ChatGPT is it's like 10% off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, it's not perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I did see somebody, like, at least on GitHub, a way for, it's called AutoGPT, and it's a way to, again, I don't know how many prompts you get and how many times you can, like, query the program or whatever, but the whole point of it is so that it can query itself and, like, tell itself if it did a good job, so it queries back and forth with itself, so it makes itself better every time. It's about to get crazy out there, man.
All right, here we go.
That's awesome.
So she will say, well, I don't know a ton about orcish culture, but one that I have been settling on is I know orcs like their strong names and Yuan-Ti like their syllables. So what about Orska?
Orska. Orska the brave. Orska the bold. Orska the leader of the horde. To Orska!
Orska! And yes, they just gave me 5 names.
Wow, that's really cool.
So anyway,
All I can see when you said that was the scene from Game of Thrones where they're trying to announce, I forget what was the name of that, when they're trying to make the Daenerys' child like the Messiah or whatever, like the one that was gonna take over the
yeah.
he was gonna ride the world or whatever, and
Yeah.
be basically their Messiah, yeah.
yes.
Oh my.
Anyway,
And the baby died, so
Oh, that's
that was a whole different thing, though.
yeah, it's a whole different thing. Sorry for spoilers
No,
for
you're-
a show that came out a very
Like
long
10
time
years ago, yeah.
yeah.
That's no spoiler.
the one that fell immediately out of the zeitgeist because of the season
The last
finale.
season sucked so
Yeah.
much, yeah.
Last season.
Anyway, so they finish up. You get a name chosen. Reginald is gonna join in the fight pits. Absolutely.
Heck
Yeah, yeah.
let's go.
So you see him get in, and like it's almost like an old switch that took. So like the first couple times, like you see him getting hit and he's looking hurt. But it's almost like just
Knocking
gotta
the
shake
rust
off
off.
the rust,
Yeah.
and then like a switch is flipped, and he is not the same person.
Yes.
He's still old, so he's not near as fast as you would imagine he
Let's go,
was in his
Reginald.
heyday. But he is very quick. You would guess probably a monk.
Okay.
So yeah, he
That's
goes
great.
ham on some orcs.
Wow.
Hey.
That's awesome.
Let's
Way
go,
out
Reginald. He's my
bits.
boy. You're my boy, Blue.
Yeah. But yeah, he'll do like backflips over orcs and like trip them really easily, and it's hilarious how fast he is around them.
Wow.
So it's like if you could see it from his eyes, it'd be like slow motion.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So it's just really funny to watch. But it's super enjoyable. Like he makes it like crowd pleasing.
Well, yeah, because the fight pits are to show off prowess, not kill somebody.
Yeah. But yeah, so they move from like fight pit, they go into like arm wrestling or like wrestling tournaments. They go
The
into
rat slip pit comes out.
Yeah,
Rat
the rat
slap.
slap. I was like, rat slip? What?
Rat slip?
Rat slap. Yeah, the rat slap board comes out.
Yeah.
The whole time the bards are playing all sorts of exciting, fun music. What's up?
Nothing.
Okay. But yeah. So, the party lasts long into the evening. You start at like noon, and you probably are playing until midnight at least. Like a 12-hour party.
Let's go.
So obviously lots of drinks, lots of food are had. 2 full meals are presented. Like it's a full-on feast. The food's fantastic.
Somebody commandeers the fight pit into a pig. What's
Pig
that
wrestling?
called? No, not pig wrestling. Somebody starts a fire in the middle of the cavern tavern to start roasting a pig.
Such as orcs do.
Yeah. They go outside and grab like some gravel from the road and like they'll throw it underneath so they don't burn the floor.
They know what they're doing. This is not their first time
Yeah.
starting an indoor fire to roast a pig.
Yeah, they'll keep the fire small but big enough that it'll roast the pig. They'll start spit roasting this pig in the middle of this thing. It's like, you know, we have a whole kitchen back here for this, right?
We
have
party.
a fire
It's
with
a
a
party.
spit
Then
roast
you tell him, you're
for
like,
this.
I tried to tell you not to have it here.
I mean,
That's fair.
this is what you signed up for.
That's what
I tried
insurance
to
is
warn
for, I
you.
guess. It's fine. So, the event will go on well into the evening. Everyone is severely hammered by the end of the night. A lot of the orcs are. You guys are still pretty... Unless you're just going to town on drinks, you guys are probably pretty okay. Maybe a little buzzed, but nothing crazy.
It's not polite for me to lose control, but now I'm drinking slowly. I'm having the
you're
good beer.
enjoying drinks.
I'm not nursing drinks.
Yeah. So, so the party goes well into the night. You guys have a lot of fun. And then it probably slows down probably about midnight. Zetla's probably getting pretty tired, obviously, and is ready to go to bed. So she will bid everyone adieu and head upstairs.
I'll escort her to the room, and that'll be it for us two that night.
Okay. You will still hear the orcs going on for probably another hour or two because they don't give up easily.
Classic.
But after a while, you're going to they'll probably head out after a while.
Well, we booked the rooms, didn't we? Booked the whole place for them.
I don't know if there's enough rooms for that.
There'll be orcs double stacking and whatnot, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, they'll probably sleep on the floor, I guess.
Yeah.
So they probably all...
They'll sleep, crash
sleep-
down in the common
Yeah.
room. I'm sure the UNT will prefer the beds.
But yeah, it is a packed building.
But yes, the pig gets eaten, but then the fires are there, and then the orcs will crawl up in the fighting pits, and that's where they sleep, because that's how the
warmth.
that's
Yeah,
how the
that's how
party
you do it.
works.
Yeah, you make the
The
fire.
warmth of the fire.
You make the food, and you sleep right by the fire because it's warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Something
you
like
guys settle down for the evening, and you...
I think before we settle down, I kind of want to be like Gandalf when he goes around and shoots all the fireworks around.
Okay.
Just get,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I kind of do something with
Yeah.
does anybody have any like fireworks or like explosions, like bombs or something?
Waylon has a
Waylon
bunch.
has a lot of stuff.
Okay.
He has all sorts of fireworks because he made them for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I assume he'd probably be fine with you doing that as long as you got him more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Just
So I think that'd be
better.
kind of fun. Yeah, have magic missile, maybe hit a bomb, like throw it up in the air really high, and then
Okay.
and then cast fireball, illuminates the night sky.
Outside. Okay, I was like...
outside.
Okay,
Yeah,
outside.
this is outside,
So you see a
definitely.
bunch of, like, the UNT probably enjoy this a lot. The orcs are probably still stuck inside just sticking on the fight pits, but a lot of, like, the UNT will come outside with you, and you'll shoot up fireball and fireworks of all kind. And
I still really
burning-
like
burning
the idea.
hands. What? Burning hands, like a candle kind of thing, yeah. You will see Cell probably joining in a little bit with you because he is also a sorcerer.
Sweet.
So he'll probably be casting some things like that. He actually has a what's it called? Pyrotechnics. He has a spell called Pyrotechnics for
That's
this.
fun.
No.
So he'll be shooting off like sparks of light everywhere, and so you see a lot of people like.
I can do a little bit of
shouting out.
prestidigitation,
Yeah,
a little bit of silent image. Why not?
Yeah.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
So you, I imagine since you two like fight together, you know your guys' tricks. So like you'll cast like a big fireball, and out of the fireball, like a hawk will fly out.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Nope.
And so all this stuff is going on, and it's very, very inspiring. A lot of like camaraderie is made that day.
All I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna confide on you and tell you that my oh no, never mind. I can't. It doesn't roleplay. Because
What?
I was gonna say in real life, I just want to be like Gandalf at the beginning of the Fellowship of the Ring, but that movie doesn't exist in this universe. I'll tell you, when I was very young, a wonderful gray wizard came to me and and showed me all of his beautiful fireworks. So I've always wanted to be like him.
Oh my gosh.
He would smoke a lot of stuff as well.
You want some?
Yeah. That's my favorite line, I think, in the extended cuts is when Sauron says that all the pipe weed that Gandalf is smoking, it's from the hobbits is what made his mind go soft.
Head over your brain.
That's
Oh my
interesting.
gosh.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, so yeah, so
Brain
the
unlocked.
fireworks go. Obviously, they probably start at like 10, and you just go for hours spewing fireworks off, having fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I assume you save like the 7th level spell slot for like the big finale, the big
Yes.
fireball or whatever it is.
Yes.
Like, oh, I'm about to long
Or
rest.
even better yet,
What
like at the very end, like you summon like a fire like elemental dragon that like looks like fireworks is like it animates throughout the night sky and breathing fire.
Yeah, I have
Could
the
I
Jonah
bid-
kind of spirit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
Yeah. So like this like fey spirit like emerges from like a fireball as you cast it, and then it like breathes fire as it flies around the city, and it's lights up the night sky.
That'd be awesome.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Love it.
and that's what we're gonna call tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
End of the party.
End of the party.
It was fun to celebrate you and your unborn child.
Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell that?
What?
Congratulations.
ORSKA.
Sorry.
Is that what you're talking about?
Horska.
Orska.
Where's the apostrophes?
There is no apostrophe.
Really?
ORSKA.
Okay, yeah. No, that works.
Because it's supposed to be short, because a lot of orcs like short names,
Mhm.
and it's supposed to sound like strength and cunning, because it's short, but it's also like strong.
Yep. Makes
So.
sense to me.
Anyway, but yeah.
Sweet.
But yes, we will see you guys next week for the continuation and the next adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for coming.
They didn't kill my dragon this time.
That's because there were no dragons to kill.
If there was a dragon, I would have killed it. Trust me.
All
We
right.
had a group
Party.
of 40 thirsty.
Yeah, we did have a giant party, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh,
We
yeah.
will see you guys next week. Thanks
ya.
for joining us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.